is on Sky 102.1 FM.
Going down.
The music.
Your favorite station, right in the community. We are Sky FM 102.1.
Sky FM 102.1.
The best in the city. Right here. This is big.
People who can afford to pay fees for the education of their wards should send them to fee-paying private schools.
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
People who can afford to pay fees for the education of their wards should send them to fee-paying private schools. Public schools, that is schools funded by the taxpayer, should be free to all who would otherwise be unable to pay for their education. That is why the numbers of pupils who have access to secondary education has doubled since the introduction of the free senior high school policy, and that over 5.7 million persons have benefited from the policy since its inception. The full impact of this dramatic development will be felt in due course and will far outweigh the small number of privileged parents who can afford to pay for the education of their wards.
Somebody who's reliable, whose word can be trusted, who is consistent, and who is clear-minded. And that is why some of us are saying, in fact, the majority of us in Ghana are saying, we want him and Bawumia to debate the issues in our country. Why is John Mahama running away from the debate? Bawumia says he's ready any day for the debate. Why is Mahama running away from the debate? The people of Ghana deserve the debate so they can see freely who is doing what and saying what and representing what. Mr. Mahama, which is which? What should the Ghanaian people take from you as your position on the free senior high school? Is it safe with you? Are you going to continue it, or you're going to review it? Are you going to cancel it? None of those do we know from you. Nobody should be allowed to be president who cannot answer these questions straightforward.
Ladies and gentlemen, I represent the future, and Ghana needs an upgrade and not a reset. And so I've also outlined my 14 key commitments to the Ghanaian people. These are to sustain and expand Ghana's rebounding economy, create new jobs, implement wide-ranging tax reforms, build Ghana into a world-class digital economy, reduce the cost of living, expand public infrastructure, provide better health care for all, implement affirmative action for women and girls, and expand educational opportunities for all. Provide good governance, care for the elderly, protect our environment, boost sports, creative arts, and tourism, protect our borders while keeping our neighborhoods safe. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is an opportunity for the media to thoroughly examine the proposals in our manifesto and offer criticisms where necessary. We are ready to listen. Let me take advantage of your presence here to state my firm commitment to free, fair, and peaceful elections in December. The quest for political power should not be an end in itself. It should be mounted on the desire to transform lives and make Ghana, our motherland, a better place for us all. However, it is becoming increasingly worrying that some people have gained the notoriety of churning out incendiary language, threatening fire and brimstone if the good people of Ghana give the mandate to rule to a group other than theirs. Whilst nobody profits from violence and chaos, it bears repeating that not a single drop of Ghanaian blood should be sacrificed for power. Our party is determined to pitch our ideas, as we have always done, and to demonstrate the superiority of our ideas over and above what any other party can offer. My pledge, and that of the MPP, is to run a campaign of ideas and to conduct ourselves in a manner worthy of a democratic group. Our main goal is that at the end of the contest, we carry on with our lives secure in the knowledge that there is work to do, work to sustain the rebounding economy. To those who threaten war, mayhem, and violence, my message to them is that this isn't Ghanaian. Our pursuit of power must be paired with the compelling need to allow the Ghanaian to continue to enjoy his or her peace. Ghana will exist long after we've all left the scene. Thank you for your attention, and I'll cede the microphone and take your questions. Thank you very much.
Sky 102.1 FM, Colombo's multicultural radio station.
Indeed, this has been the most favored government in our history. But alas, the Ghanaian people's favor, their goodwill, has been repaid with only pain and anguish. This government has received more revenue than all governments combined in the history of Ghana. And as the saying goes, to whom much is given, much is expected. Unfortunately, the people of Ghana have been severely shortchanged by this administration. The scorecard of this administration has been abysmal. An inflation rate that went as high as 54% and is currently still hovering above 20%. Ghana today has one of the highest food inflation rates in the whole of Africa. We have a currency that has depreciated to almost 16 cedis to $1, and we borrowed more than 70 billion from the central bank, the Bank of Ghana, causing a serious upsurge in inflation and causing the Bank of Ghana to go broke. We have a debt to GDP that went as high as 104%, and today the unemployment rate is almost 15%, from just above 8% in 2016. Worst of all, Ghana has defaulted on her debt payments and has therefore engaged in a debt exchange that has resulted in painful haircuts, and they have deferred the tenure of bonds at lower interest rates. This has caused a lot of trouble for investors, including pensioners. Cocoa production, which has been one of the mainstays of our economy, has plummeted, and for the first time in the history of our country, the Cocoa Board annual syndication, which was sought after by all international banks, today it has no takers. Nobody is willing to lend Cocoa Board any money. In our democratic history, choices we make in elections come with consequences. We cannot afford to fail this time. A restive youthful population does not have the luxury of trial and error. They do not have the luxury of trying a driver's mate who has learnt his driving skills from the same driver who crashed the Ghanaian vehicle of state. Our nation needs a reset. Our democracy needs a reset. Our economy needs a reset. Our governance needs a reset, and our attitudes need a reset. We need a government that will galvanize the efforts of all Ghanaians, irrespective of ethnicity, religion, or party affiliation. We need a government that will allow all businesses to thrive, whether owned by domestic investors or foreign investors, no matter their ethnic, religious, or partisan colors of its owner. We need to make a change that will usher in a government that is responsible and accountable. We need to open up this country for business again. We need a leadership that will crack the ship when its own appointees go down the wrong track.
Otiye asama zongo fo eka enano eye asem de pao zongo fo say omu njindi se MPP omu de Dr. Bawumia beba but omu de ne badia omu be tuamano sana omu kaya omu be tuamano amba enti ushe north na ushe zongwa two strongholds Dr. Bawumia begina ebeto form so NDC to me win election voter region because Gina voter region making more votes I'm a MPP where were voter region making more votes I'm a voter and yes sir making voters so making empty almost strongholds no you na ebe shaky omo enintina omusuro Dr. Bawumia sir and yes sir because
Sky 102.1 FM, Columbus Multicultural Radio Station.
Don't go and make a mistake and take money and vote otherwise. You are voting for your destiny. You are voting for your children and unborn children. We need pragmatic leaders. We don't need theorists. On the couple of workers, as you know about Omari. You don't be a country actual. A country actual. The money actual. Namasika Botum. And yet, of workers here. The maybe I don't miss Ramo. Ghana for Mutiemi. MPP for Moha. Ghana for you ready to give Honorable Japan a chance. But I come in me and you. Say November 4th. Mubayi Honorable Japan. Now I'm at Ghana.
Constitution, about 95%, you don't need to change it. But the enforcement is the challenge. You see, answer who is a constitution, but any suban, any a culture, suban bia, ya tumu near the ban, ebini say, so ya jumawa, and now we were dear. Okwa, Nako Faso Fuaba, no be pacho. Okwa, Nako for Hinaba, no be pacho. So any politician bia, no afraid, no threat, and 1 year will take your license from you. Or the assembly court to hold 4 years. Now you intimate assembly. How do you then blame the Constitution? The Constitution is there for us to follow. Constitution enimsa we are bonia or so for me pacho. Constitution enimsa we are bonia or he need to do kente and kogatwa.
The Commission has a track record and is globally respected for delivering free, fair, credible, and transparent elections and electoral processes. And this includes the compilation of the Provisional Voters Register. Our staff are well trained and have the capacity and the competencies, as well as the skills to undertake the task of producing a final and credible voters register. We certainly do not require external assistance in our line of work. As mentioned earlier, the discrepancies detected to date have been largely corrected, and the register that was presented to parties in early August is very different from what we have today. For the records, this same approach was adopted by the Commission prior to the production of the final voters register in 2020, and it worked effectively. Evidence shows that despite concerns raised about the effectiveness of that 2020 register to deliver a credible election, there were no voters who were denied the opportunity to vote in the 2020 election. This is the same approach we have adopted to keep the 2024 2024 professional voters register, and we have no doubt that it will deliver the same outcome, namely credible and bogus final voters register ahead of the 2024. As the body mandated by Article 45A of the 1992 Constitution to compile the register and to revise it as such periods as been determined by law, we urge you all to trust us to perform our functions as enshrined in the Constitution.
First, I will go through our 120-day social contract. The things we'll do in the first 120 days after we leave Independence Square on 7th January 2025. So, one, we'll put in place a robust code of conduct and standards for all government officials in line with the principles of ethical leadership, modesty, humility, integrity, and accountability. We will nominate all our cabinet ministers for parliamentary approval within the first 14 days in office. We would have named all our cabinet ministers. We will constitute the leanest and most efficient government in the history of the Fourth Republic in the first 90 days in office. We will hold a national economic dialogue to discuss the true state of the economy and prepare a homegrown fiscal consolidation program to guide the budget. Number 5, we'll commence the drafting of needed legal amendments and preparation for the implementation of the 24-hour economy policy under the office of the President. Number 6, we'll establish an accelerated Export Development Council, which I will personally chair, to promote exports as part of
Sky 102.1 FM. Colombo's multicultural radio station.
.1 FM Sky. Baby, I will be having more about Shunkum back as a video can say so. I'm so curious upon Yakupada Roma. Oh, yeah. Miss me who ye. Okidi upon Yakupon de Achabi no me no. Get your mother Bojemo Moja Edia Fusani Ewoyemo. Ebraso said ne. And so on a pay. Yet not say. Now you're some yourself and Anina. Yes, some Ghana, yes, some Africa, yes, some United States of America, yes, some Columbus, Ohio. Through the power of radio. Through the power of this network, streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on YouTube, and we are 24/7 transmitting live through our tuning app, WCRM Sky 102.1. The show is still going on. It's unabated from now to 10 a.m. This is the boardroom. It comes your way every Saturday between the hours of 7 to 10. We sit down to come your way with a newspaper discussion, newspaper review, and current affairs. This and every Saturday. I am your favorite host, Nana Kwabna Ajiman. Call me Ajingo. And I'll be joining the studio as usual. My panel will be here, and we'll be going to Ghana to speak to some people who have knowledge, in-depth knowledge about the topics that we'll be discussing live on your radio. As I told you, I never walk alone. I always walk with Psalm 23, which reads, the Lord is my shepherd, and a jingle shall never want. He makes me lie down in greener pastures. He restores my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Ye I walk through the shadows of valley of death, and a jingle shall never fear any evil, for thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. He prepare a table in the presence of my enemies. He anoint my hair with oil, my cup overflows. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Yes. And I know you shall also dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. And now yes, I'm here for any idea. Come on, Efa. You come on here for any idea, Efa. And some baby now cost now watching you now. You can't say you didn't know home come out. I did bet you. You boy home day. Na kakra bia de betimi bia no yetimi akuchiri e de go ho na yetimi aka honsem ninyina no is about the art and the aftermath in Ghana's parliament and the Supreme Court. So far said honsem na hakosie with less than 2 months to Ghana's election, which candidates are leading and likely to win. Where any sama who will be and any penny for basic who konya edi mo pese mo edi abrewo. Ye ton kra so de akọ Ghana ye den panifo bi mususu adi ho nkomo ye de mu nkyeremu ahodo nyina edi abremo abesomo through this powerful network of Sky 102.1 WCRM, streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on YouTube. My name is Ajingo. Make your chest to cry my men kwa homano so mensa aka Dr. Solomon Foko kwati doctor senior lecturer ewo Kumasi Technical University. Doc me mo kwaba eba Sky FM so adapay. Doctor, how to make me say dog a homano enyina so eye ye boy homo this here sir ebeka Dr. Foko ewo ahomano so Dr. Foko senior lecturer ewo Kumasi Technical University ho and a dog edi de juma dog ewo Department of Entrepreneurship doctor political analyst. Yehwe say yensa ebeka dog na empesempesemu no ene nsema hodo bi e wo no yetimini doctor edi ho enkomo na meka wo say okọ ye comment section e wo Facebook ye comment section e wo YouTube a de obese wo ka bia e de fa dwumade no ho bia so no anase enkomo hwetwe e koso no wotimi de wadwenkyere enso e de afaso e de abrayen wo de ba ye be kenkan e de abro na meka wo say Sky 102.1 ye de dwumade e so ahihye so anase dwumade bi e ba ye wo akwemu e be koso e wo Columbus Ohio haya ne nyina is about Sky Annual Food Bazaar nyame adoma to the 3rd of November and na e ba so ne nyina ne say one all restaurants African and our faces so Caribbeans all restaurants one so wo ton nuane oye ne bodwa kakra nyina no they come nyina abomu na be koso e wo Sky ye fidua anim haya the forecourt of Sky ye pen Yasmin supermarket ho na dwumadie no ebe koso a omo ebe display omo anuane ahodo wo so betima nya kwanya abe test bi wo so betima nya kwanya na wato bi na de amanfo keka efa anuane ahodo e wo Columbus Ohio ha no wo so watimi enya mu chefa na wo so watimi wo so eba se wo pebia ana se ba se party engagement na wo ya watimi atonkra atonsa e de afre sa anuane fokoi watonsa e de afro no wo so atimi abeboa ama odwumadi a wo di na timi akoso ne nyina no is about Sky Annual Food Bazaar ebeba so on the 23rd of November 2024 yekwa onwano so ne doctor ani komo kakra dog me bwa ba eba dwumadi so dog na wona mo to say
na ko pardon no
na ko pardon yeso so ye ho eye na answer e be hye komobo na se no se say no na no o ma na eto ye anase oto ye nkra efa boardroom so se eja wabrewa aka enchinagu wabrewa atwenani ahwe edan binim se abusua no yebamo yakọ yebamo hye ne de na so far say da ye no hye hye answer e be di enkomo no
On come here date for the
Hello, dog.
This one I saw mommy date for the option.
You know, David, tell me I'm going to be a member. We did a bo me to you to tell me I'm going to be a member. Why? It's a problem. Tell me I'm going to be a boardroom for you represented. Now, what you done, David, and I said that she says it here.
Now today, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday by your home. Okay.
It's all pitch. I'm on a residence law.
Nyame adoma boardroom for mbati enka e ba beta mochi e ba beta busuachi.
Okay.
All right, doc. Bread into no ene. Ene odwuma dia.
Go be enter.
Doc, what's it?
I'm on 2 girls from.
Obati enka be jo nsem se de dem ye kana no. E be manage nsem.
I don't count.
Dog, yeah, bread into ene odwuma dia wodie ene memre. Yenko yensem no so yemfa mfire ase kakra emra. Yehwe so far ona wo Ghana emframa ebo normal motie se na efom esitie so far yehwe with less than 2 months Ghana ibako gina polling station akoto aba omampanyin ene mrahye bedwafo a omo ebedi oman anim in the next 4 years no say ena grounds no esitie candidates no why na hwa Ghana for etin nka yi why na hwa nnyom amanfo da omo edi asa obetimi awini come December 7th election.
Ajingo,
yes,
I'm check you for you. That's right. The Tiano. The upper is only a number contested. Party me no. Only a no.
Parties in the dorsal.
Oh, master. Yeah. Parties me no. Only track record. Only track record. Track record. The Ghana follow share of history, almost past, almost present. No be ginaso aye. Ebi ginaso atuaba. It was track record nenya papa na. Una ekwe na ekotia. Because our track record now come message among 40. So track record nenya o message I can add the say Ghana follow through. And you know, we find the idea na ekotia NDC because both free SHS so as obey no makai say who can say the very national health insurance so buy obey ni who buy no so obey no one time free who buy one year with the capitation and never be brave all can so buy obey no you akonya no went ni anya dia no mo say sure na ba o mi anso de no ka bibia na Ghana for so busa say also obey na o ti akonyu ma woni no so you know say we meet on your driver. So that is what is going on. That is what is actually going on here. That has to see, you know, credibility that every independent.
Yeah.
Credibility every number. That is from Japan. Sana, both the new messages no masesano and an attack. But apparently, they did any clue. Because also our grand was the open your carry on also the also grab it speaker no ne could reverse Antonio and Twaba Ataja put on say uncle who are with the who yes I am on the scared will be some speaker among Nebo Ghana had 2 chapters. Nebo 1,000 house 7,000 said now you have first navy
Dog, this coming election, any one sema a year or the 2 days, say credibility very be no more and our face so if you must say or more a driver's mate or more driver no your first year and more. Do you see, sir, there can be a runoff?
I go runoff quick me up, whereby say, far other parties for to be making a key impact. But as I speak now, parties for now.
Yeah.
He's not making any good impact. And number two no can honor.
Yeah.
As in number 2 then. Now one down for number 2.
Chada.
Or also credibility, you know, among for one the source near me in as a form. Obama will do it, but on the grounds in the two of them, no, if they are able to pull, United people 5% as to go run off. But as we speaking, the two require 2% coming to improve it. They can prove because Ghana for no you be they don't waste their time on a sinking boat. The you know your book said you win the Germany. Therefore, more attention you almost no message in yet clear. After message now quite attack on MPP. Attacks on MPP and a true amount for is infiltrating people. The party are benefiting from now or starting not that you are attacking them left and right. And my mom for those who are very few in the business and they are few. Shut up to the Nema way. If you say, whereas this way, minimum the ever that is what is on the ground. They don't see the seriousness in them. Also, I'm mistaken event. Could be to say, a new movement was a charter of the wine.
Yeah.
Sponsor, as I call sponsor, it be a parliamentary candidate that whom you know, baby.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, when you are not come up with making impact of parliament, now we be more near whom we bow 50 years now. Some of whom never who you chapters in any man or any day. As well, who's the idea in those things? It's a round of years.
Okay.
But we have it now hands down. And then the problem back home is that previous elections, you know, not MPP for attention, I will presidential.
Yeah.
But this time around, we are not for parliamentary candidates because of about 20 years. Mafia. I feel they learned a lot of lessons.
Okay.
You know, the mafia is in him. You don't see independent candidates. You know, you say, the fruit and almost independent, which may not have any impact. Yeah. And the other one, parliamentary seat, you know, MPP betting here, claim seat,
okay.
Guarantee constituencies, you know. Minor constituencies now for MPP likely to regain some of the losses, and they are likely to improve on some of the seats they are almost ideally correct. So it's a done deal, but it is not easy for NDC to say for the former candidate. Those days are no way that MPP going almost presidential candidate. Now a whole lot of things were not going on well. As we speak now, the economy, you know, is growing by 4%. Actually, about 0.9, now 4% growth. That's you know the lesson there, and it's not easy like that. It's not done deal for Indies. NPP is making a lot of things.
But also it's not done deal for NDC, but is it a done deal for MPP? Looking at, I mean, economy na fe na normal epejawo. Don't you think say a year a buffon say no man ko you know, it's not gonna be an easy tax for a year MPP to MPP so.
Oh, it's true, but I have not. They look at the alternative.
Which is?
They look at the alternative. And this the alternative in the time again also I don't know how to buy you. And I knew we've been over the number. And but the person who is coming, the Jomama factor, alone is very scary. That is the problem.
Doc, I don't know. I Ghana for fantasy this time. Ghana for I must say Ghana for send almost 2 omba. Omba say onya 2 terms. Na akwa say ohun afro omo. Obi akotena se. Akotena se ehun mfon so ne ade. Is it not gonna Ghana for man sa chance to come to prove himself to be a better person or a better leader?
I thought the American profile better. Okay, that's fine. You see, I give you. If you part of it, or come on in from so nothing no one. Ghana for prison mo phone so nja omo. Ghana for be prison. Omo phone so ajet madani asokopa nja omo. Ghana we nipa be wa. Na there say we be say hunu na actually so mo phone so na e fancho. It is not big Ghana now. So now remember if you have it. You know, that is the problem. That is the actual problem. That is the actual. Yeah, for the NDC people, you get them. For the first time, now NDC, 9.something%. On Pepenya 40%. But first time, they will be moving to at least 20-22%.
Yeah.
MPP will be moving to 20-22% there. If they move up there, what happened? You understand it?
Yeah, dog.
The man
meet you, Kafra meet you.
The man and the credit for. But I'm not doing politics, but I'm telling you reality. They make a VR record too. You're too abandoned here.
All right. Dog, you move from there. You move from there, and you call for the past 2 weeks in here. And same be so Aman Homene so from the Parliament of Ghana, Speaker of Parliament, declare for a year parliamentary seat, and I say for a year MPs, almost seats no a year vacant. Emma no home some sorry ya. Nanka a year majority no turn it to the other side. Our minority no so turn it to the other side. I say you see a year nipa no trans you know you see the trust amana dane kakra. Emma a year MPP for so tebri e de kodai a year Supreme Court for interpretation. I'm a Supreme Court also had more judgment at the buyer. Ora so many abangbagwen betna say Nadia na NDC for crown lawyer for be my no mokasa ye and name penny for be crown actually musen anka onye in semono entum beto no so betna se no watwetwe a year parliament omudumadi asensen I mean no so honsem aman homene so do we see say there's a power struggle and I said do we see say I mean that two arms of a year governments no Mintibe wants be a yabomo entemu.
I don't know, Ghana, Yaman woman.
Yeah.
Of them supreme. The supremacy is the constitution.
Yes.
The supremacy is it is the constitution, the supreme is supreme.
Hello, dog. Back to you. You too.
The constitution.
Yeah. Dog, watch you too. Well, I'm said, I just see a crab at you. Get on car.
Oh, I thought we never find you in the range.
Doctor, someone what hour.
You understand it? Constitution is free. Supreme Court, the interpretation. My interpretation of our say, as someone out by an education sense.
Yeah.
Now remain the status. That I know on any argument. I'll grow when you find it. I'll grow when you find it.
I grow wine is was to say Nipa Bay now owns our brothers.
Parliament on our grow because you Supreme Court someone say over I was there what you saying what you say I don't know the Supreme Court I cannot find you now for no judgment there was my kind of judgment the Supreme Court cannot find judgment there all the end of judgment. That is the crux of the matter. I grow. The best for one but to one next day is always parliamentarians. I never much of when you only said you are doing my with my year. You must come far. And you will be a or say, Maconia, the Oklahoma, and as a way there. They are doing answer into a minor. And you much of some quantity because much of women by the against any answer into mine. And yet, the child, also makunyo mamabu na mayewe grasses of a chum. The parliament the head and then because TV station we got before this honor. They have 2 weeks 2-3 weeks to redeem their own image.
Yeah.
Because Parliament community, some of us, you want some more. But if you have 2 weeks now, couple of making their redeem own image, they are fine. Other than that, some more.
Do you think that, dog, our motel, or this is what about leadership in our parliament now? Now, I say, I mean,
you know, I've been on a project with him.
A free trim. Memoir, Benson amount.
Now, so well to have been so I thought you know what I'm teaching or the somewhere in it's what to have that's why I did.
That's it.
You understand it? So the opening you know, first year in the fabric charge in now come now the for jingle.
Dog, what yeah, do you think say Bagman and I say right honorable speaker and the more what to so what parliament as in say no is it a disrespect to a Supreme Court or more decision or more and I say or more ruling out like or more the my no and I say direction now or more the my no is it a disrespect?
A cowardness. Accept your mistake and move on. Or to me, accept your mistake. Egoism.
Okay.
At someone check. That's what I need. That man was trying to try. From your friend, a go on classes of the castle. Almost in a chance, I could mean come on the man. When I'm that's what the people but they're supposed to eat and humble part. So a lawyer, but don't say decision no yeah no. Partner against them for the one part for the dance umbrana and say on to son again. No one cares if you my bremen was as someone bound. So because my bremen was and Graciaman and Tor and Namhosenia Matum. Ghana soon out there, Parliament in out there. Over there, for different doors, I come and open the parliament and debate the full one. Yeah, head on super.
Dog, I mean, do you think, sir, Emrano and not all fast so? And yes, I mean, he was trying to favor his party, but Emrano and not all this so any or follow precedents near day. Yes, Anna. Oh, I was about
follow precedents. Who follow precedents will be say 2025 or we may have a different party on call. 2025 also are making things. Now, so we don't come away and no suffrage more in a year and a hot dog. Almost 1 month and I'm number doors. And I don't want us more declared more majority. A hypocrisy or Baba or Parliament or me to refuse the parliamentary seat or also a giant free Parliament or only seat or constituent, different constituent. The Yama Gaia or Hello to soon about take over. Or not with different constituents, different regions.
Yeah.
We declare the next elections, next year elections. Next year elections now. Or we now over but on is it was the next representing the go food so future that's a capital. Other than that, we declare the honors of vacant. My enjoy hypocrisy, Ghana, Ghana home first. My Ghana, you're going to never want me no meal. You understand it? I never want me no meal. Now, the ever cost of them remove it, maybe, and Koranko 7 party 7 doors. Party 7 doors. There are some of us in Kinkasa, and why are you go started here?
All right. All right, dog. Mami, enfao NCA na menko another person. So na meni no eni nkomo enfa nsebia ho. Oda Roma.
Menka ho pa jingo.
Nyame adoma na wohwe sene. Yebeto nkra free ha, obeti yenka. Yeta wachi.
Okay. Tawachi yeah, what trouble. I don't know
Yeah, dog, yebeka say actually. All right. Mami Enfa, Dr. Solomon Foko Kwati, NCA Dog, now telling Dr. A senior lecturer, I will Kumasi Technical University. Dog, political analyst, dog de na denkyerɛ ɛso ɛde bɛboa yɛn ɛfa nsɛm ahodoɔ a ɛtwa guo ɛwɔ yɛman Ghana titiro ɛyɛ Parliament House ɛne Supreme Court na wɔtwe mmienu ntɛmu nsɛm a akɔ so ɛwɔ hɔ na dog ɛde na dwenkyerɛ de fa so ɛde ma yɛn dog ɛde na dwenkyerɛ fa so far ɛyɛ grounds no sɛ na ɛsitie ɛwɔ Ghana wan na yɛhwɛ na ɛyɛ amamu no Ghana for ɛde bɛhyɛ ne nsa come December 7 2024 ntɛntɛm so warama menkɔ ahoma no so bensa aka ɛyɛ lawyer ɔno so ɛyɛ private legal practitioner lawyer Nelson Mriku ewa ahoma no so law memo akwa eba Sky FM 102.1 WCRM so ewa Columbus, Ohio.
Good afternoon, Midasi.
Law bibia boko de.
Bibia boko.
Ye do twedi ampo Yakopon ase na wotwe se ne ye ne wo edi enkomo kakra na ne so ya sa so abo opuno wagye so ye de na ase so nko na ede ema wo. Dog yɛkɔ yɛnsɛm no so na mo dwumadie ne yɛnso dwumadie ntini yɛnkɔ yɛnsɛm no so na yɛfa free ɛyɛ mfimfo baabi kakra wowɔ Ghana yɛso yɛwɔ ha yi deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ na wohwɛ a ɛyɛ Ghana amanyɔsɛm ɛyɛ elections a ɛbɛba so come 2024 ɛyɛ sɛ na wosi ehu no mframa a ɛbɔ no wan enwom ɛna Ghana fo no hwɛ a ɔmodi di asapa na ɔmbetimi ɛde Ghana ahyɛ wɔn nsa come ɛyɛ 2024 December 7th sɛ na wosi ehu
Adienu say na esin wa adienu oka economy wise there we won say opposition lead
okay
because economy
omo lead wa kwa be so do lawyer
because economy na say there we won say economy ni enko ye because we won say bibit prices debia ene uko beko dwemu ko to ade we e 20 cedi o china uko 25 cedi ye ni fixed price bia bion nti na salary nso debia etina na eti meanwhile prices ekosuro debia everyday prices ekosuro nti hu nyama mbisa ba obia that be majority no we say majority o mabre
okay. I mean, what we economy side, which other aspects, so now, like among for better here can
education, job, job. They say a job for the youth. Job, juma bia anyhow. Maybe I need juma. Maybe I need they say no. Oben say anything at 24-hour economy now.
2.1.
Oba say 24-hour economy na opposition pushing that's Joma the Mahama side no
yeah
for picking interest one because when we say that be the say no money ni ho nti obi promise say okay me dem me ba atu say onya juma once a day no ye be no 3 times a day nti oba hu say we dey kwan dem enti ebia mi pese mi ko mi adwuma o ministry we ba omo si on be ne 3 shift esi a nti ba all means no they say omo employ ni pa 100 a omo be fa ni pa 300
okay so law ohunu say eye ohunu say 24-hour economy no Ghana for no bebre na agya to ho
bebre agya to esi a de oben say bebre agya the 24-hour economy na to
so it's a down deal for NDC come December 7th.
That don't mean I say a done deal because abana yekoto. Only opiani trim say but we say majority from my boss is majority or move change.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Won't mean I say a done deal for NDC say by all means on be winning but that be complicity bebem.
Okay.
Into the stand where NDC or push hard, then I'm bet to me I change now majority is seeking for.
All right, my man, I say, Lord, na ye monra ye na no nkoma yedi ye wakasa video so o de afutuo ema ye right honorable speaker say ebe ya Supreme Court ye ne nsema omodi aba no kebe ya nka onye entum enye wo nko a em say lawyer for bebre na so e di sa afutuo no e de bae ye da sorry ya right honorable speaker atwetwe parliament omo dwumadi omo di asensen So one no eya adwen ewo anamo a what to know
that day who next to parliament na when say major say MPP for no meaning say be say say majority
okay
when say MPP for no that day no like say omuntina parliament a demand from speaker say na obey comment on Supreme Court decision
okay
but mo anyesa time now my NDC force on betina majority side almost pre majority side one and I'm working out free parliament that then I'm yenu want me anye nyania say demanding from speaker no because like tina parliament that day I'm bet me demanding from speaker say speaker my decision was Supreme Court when so
but law memo to us but also come to parliament sabre no person ka parliament na come tra hefa because they see themselves to be majority.
Because before that time, no, there is an existing declaration by speaker. Say they say numbers near saying the majority. It's minority side. Now I demand it from speaker. On money pronouncement say, okay, this is what Supreme Court take. What is your view on it? Who say minority and I say a majority. In the speaker man, this decision was to say, okay, where because Supreme Court decision, a befa nipasu na umbe implement was parliament. And the same declaration now, speaker here or parliament the previous time is similar declaration never found about majority side because mind you, on 7th January no time now 7th January 2020 time now Formina member of parliament actual letter Edima Speaker say I will perpetually have like only a majority MPP for buy business from that day. That time now trust that letter no. That letter no nema speaker declare we a majority group. Mind you in this parliament and yes one majority but like every after every election Mawini Yanya majority wa parliament dabi way and speaker declaration so na mubaya majority.
Okay.
Well, in the speaker declare say party for your majority I say move for the same coin so and my speaker no declare majority biom. Move to me first say oh that be ye one.
Hello lawyer. Lawyer Homano, BB ati esimo. Yene lawyer Nelson Breku and a twin komo afa dwumade so lawyer Edin Adwenkyere ede fa a parliament. Right honorable speaker, this decision will take years or parliament as in no no komodie and am ne law ye de ebrewi and afa dwumade so high sky 102.1 WCRM yes stream live. You stream live ewo Facebook, you stream live ewo YouTube. Ubetimi de comment e de afa comment section ho na da brew de buy be kan fefe so e de amawo ti bomodin asa ubetimi ahye na afoforo so atimi anya bi ahwe afoforo anya bi etie na omo so atimi de omo adwenkyere e de abrayen bomodin asa ba hite e notification bar no na no so no atimi abo abribia na programming e be sha se bia no e betimi abon kaye ama wo so atimi akoso lawyer asaba homa no so biem law bacho wa homa no etikoye to asoma yen.
Oh okay, Tidame can say when on December January 7, 2020.
Yeah. Speaker
declaration majority.
Yeah.
Mind you, majority 137 and one independent.
Yeah.
It's that the time as independent candidate no trust say juma free Saturday no. And soon as speaker Maum decision say MPP for a majority group or parliament.
Okay.
This declaration na almost seeking from speaker Biom say speaker my declaration Biom say after this Supreme Court decision yeah na majority in parliament.
Yeah.
But more seeking that decision speaker in the Bahamas no up to now no speaker there. And now name this parliament or on a speaker. But we go back to parliament. Now, say we demanding free speaker on declare party or majority of parliament. Now, speaker be my declaration.
But law decision say or parliament as in saying indefinitely no. Do you think say be what constituency now parliamentarians no more assume no at this current stage are gonna away.
Speaker that day no when we say it's constitutional. Constitution the same constitution Supreme Court can say on year omu declaration we say that Supreme Court ruling that day no. Yeah, the same constitution Speaker can say on declare parliament as adjourned any day.
Now, yeah.
Speaker, now that constitutional. It don't mean I say, oh, or deny lawmaking, and I say, or deny that be a woman, and I say, any mark, a woman.
Okay. All right. And you say, no, Speaker, and I'm mobile now also said to send a year constituency now, a year parliamentarians, and I assume one almost bet me who the air course war. A parliament and parliament business at me at was do you advise a speaker should recall parliament?
That be never it's speaker agent parliament indefinitely. I say taking 15% of my members of parliament. Recall to speaker, sign now to speaker say on recall parliament for business A B C D. Well, it is so much to speaker. So recall parliament within 7 days.
Okay. Like I said, and I'm more MPP for to know. I was a speaker 80 me equally back parliament within 7 days.
Exactly within 7 days. Into Muba that year, so put it to speaker. Say speaker, where Supreme Court decision in here. Almost every decision say way or still members of parliament. Then I walk up then Speaker Bemani ruling say, okay, yes, in Nyamaka last time new declaration MPP na majority of parliament. Then you better
all right, law, mommy, and I was say any legal ideas, any advice, any or I wadrincha or dear boy and anopay. Yakopo and show you best I can say. All right, lawyer, Nelson Reku, and I would say, no, a bonkomo lawyer, a private legal practitioner, I Ghana, or also the agency, and the fact you might do so at the brain about a Supreme Court and a Parliament of Ghana, a year maintaining one CB and say my man, home soil. Say, right, Honorable Speaker of Parliament, or Alban Sumana Bagman, watching a year Parliament. Watching or more citrano as in saying indefinitely. MPP and Namonku and answer almost so now from home a year don't no majority side no almost so as in saying a year crata almost at the air speaker say and the money year no on his obesa recall back a year parliament now motimatua or more business. So eno hon komo na YDF Sky 102.1 so WCRM na me bought me home de say me sabeka owura aye Kofi Tonto aye 8 to the vice president no asusu na say to Franka e de ama MPP amanyeko no come December aye 7 2024 Kofi dwumade bi edna ko di ba bi kakra Kofi se owie de oya obemai yate ne nkan yetimi ene no edi enkomafa dwumade so ye hwese ensa enso ebeka owura Stephen Atubiga enso wa amano so yetimi no atwetwen komo afa dwumade so ha Sky boardroom ena waso go so wotie meeting ene na kwabna ajiman ajingo ena betima from dwumade ye de ba wakwamo meminde bia free anapa no so ekopem anapa no ndu ebreso ye de ye se be sorry na yasom ye be sorry so sorry a ye benya nyane amanfo o ma ye from o monfa no ye from a monfa se bibi de makodi ba bia montest back. That is a real deal when it comes to communication. My mama for aye akwaba me nka obi asemo me mo obi akutia me de menyum na metro ye say ye say obi esua wasa na ja watia nepa Honorable Pulele me mo akwaba
enya ajingo
bibia boko de
na mi adum na also
Yankopon guso ehem so matamfo na ebre
na mi asi
Mr. William aye
Yankopon isukra ka o sin pe nyina do die
Sanity.
So town so and energy.
Sanity.
And pim door, pim town.
Sanity.
Yes, in the party be focused.
Sanity.
I was so to recall here and change.
Sanity.
As only monsieur, do soon change.
Na sene
good say what town for.
We sanity.
Yes, no. I think I cram me when they say negative and positive. And maybe be a coso. Yeah. If you say light here, you cry. Negative and positive, the light ba. Tuntum, any fufu, black and white, and a mawa guy, keys in the ball. As I say. And Obani bear man, I did it, baby. I say. That did be opposite.
As some name when I know
president. I want to answer only a town for. I'll crowd, you trust him in the church. Or branding coso. That me, I don't have enemy. I will never have enemy. But it means, or more, I'm achieve my purpose in life. What I say? Yeah. I'll tell you to remain focused. I don't want to say on Sunday. One day now, for opportunity, my churches, animal, for campus, animal. Yeah. So go ahead.
Send it to us. I can say, or say, and people bet a that or year or something come so, and people do bet ever talk on Sunday fast of reality. You're quite Mojo. Yes, Mochacho. Yes, Mwakawa. If you have a Korea. Yes. Oh, that's sorry, Tim. Nanayo day. Yes, there is more sleep after death. Yeah. To that sorry, Tim. SS lecture, we catch him. Okay, so. Sanity.
Suppose he arrested there. There's more sleep after.
Until Macau, we don't coach you. Just
say, I'm funny crazy. Okay. Mom call casting, I'm just say.
Yes. Class was a bubble for pa, Canada, for Canada, Moyade. One million brofo.
Yeah. One yes, a chadam.
Every say one of your dictionary.
Yes, a chadam.
Ever a court be na your name for the 4 years to train coma. You have said Bimuso, Bessaba of Manasone, has said Nico Fitonto, Becca Sabeto say, or baby, a year or Yanica Crantino. You better take Ninka. I tell them so. Young Koyan Samuel, so young Shassi, if you baby, I mean, a year in Penifono, a Shassi, no. A Jamota TB, more had a better motive some if ye as so. Only take some if ye ever. Sena, a year in Framana Airborne City with a year Ghana so far. Ye share any more say, ye Belquaco Gina, a year polling station. Now ya to about a year man penny no abedi so for the next 4 years. Any Rasebeja for Mabedi so for the next 4 years. Abwa amam punto and then can't call about my mono. What a take near air coso e will fear. Send a Musihuno.
Yeah, many Ajungu, yeah, that's a baby. With them a semi count. Yastatiano. Yes, topic I demand say, wow. Yeah.
May shall say free fifi.
As also now as what
no minute.
What tracy?
May shall say free
prepare free and you will not the question.
But I'm
not hoping proof for Ajingo, lawyer, but if the discretion of the producer, the fact say, I'm a topic is so one after the other.
Yeah,
I don't just say no.
And also, it is so baby, I shall say free. And it is all who him dear, and yes, I feel now, say. And I will not say the chance here. And I topic in the Bedusa. Topic in the Bedusa, I think I'll walk research. Because I think so. What he had no definitely what to say. Ghana, MPP, NDC. I feel so a year chada more independent candidates, you know. We more Muhammad Day, we more ASA. And no one 7 years.
You match it for me.
We know here encyclopedia. As
I'm not topical, you know.
As Apollo. As a boy exams now who said that same exams from where there were 210 people all trying different. And I said, who really about now really I can't just say that no 210 they're all different question. But so you best show rough. All right, William.
Yeah, we checked you for me.
And I saw my pull a soldier shot. So
I very bit to my head, the abo, my and Ghana for the Busan for Mutinga. It shall be Yabadi nearby. Yeah, and it's good to be here.
I don't cast for I can say we have if we have come, we have come.
We have come.
Yes. Yaba nearby. Cast for
yeah, scuba. Contunchadi share for the sanity. I don't hear near me cause of my Ghana Mudia. You knew how they buy it to be. Obia can couldn't wire ding, Obia can couldn't wire ding, near my boy ding. So what I say near lawyer can say economy ni dia economy no dia na chese ekuru no ayede pa se no na nkofo be so ato aba pa dia na chese ekuru no enya de se ne madafom ne mo ayede enu aso madam fu bi mo wa o London no text message bi a obi dia send no amza nkofo hwehwe me number ma ya mu hu no mo frɛ no no text no o se masa number no asesande wa boa pa because text ni na me ha number hot one nkofo so mo hwehwe pa ba chese omunya na edikoro de said oni lawyer ne kan no economy ni de nyamenu ni yeni ho de ba yetiti bi every day say mo ayedin we hwe fuel price on Ghana nema bebre ne di ema economy no ehye ye dollar osro ema import duty cost because import duty nyina mo dey charging dollars what I say almost omoko ekra import dollar omo ye dollar just everything even as kra wo todo dance so kra is omo nyina dan dollar on ti kro na etim no esa emanema boy din enti me expect government obeba obeyisa anema na den afi ho abanya so no msesa dollar edisie so ti ase eno ani problem na wo kro no no chese indiscipline no ya na efiri soro omo no sesa dollar no no mde asie na afi ama oman no ho kire no because the more now sesa dollar edisie no hadwen because import duty dollar the car ene kura se be abetim the car no obeto no ha cheap and as obeto no car bi you ha $10,000 $15,000 okodu Ghana na duty nam $25,000 I just say sebe it doesn't make sense. I would take from Fanchamin. So a crew ban a tima.
Like I say, Tossum,
hard on the Bianama, which a cruise. And a crude teams and Kofusu Pemfas boom to do. Oh, I don't know. Sabu walk off, I don't know America. Pricing you say, American quality is high. Or back of if you other country be a quality no form, so the same price no person or the energy. And also my chrono and Nema baby. Which is not helping. It's economy wise in the day. A banner born homodibia, but still people are crying, people are talking. And Nema Kosru, Okota Dene, Ganam Kwakota de the next two, a big combo John near Satum. As I say, and it's not helping economy because they developing economy. To me, they can say a part of it, but still no, I think that something can be done. I just say abanya since I cry you since you started politics 92 basis amri aban bia so oba obey o man ni so yeah share dan hu nipa bia wa ba otima so sa ne manmu afi ho o de bia ne makwa ane ekoso just out o man mu e de ahoche eba enti ye bese o mu a omusi afi yento abamu mu dede ekoso ni nyina they are all talking so Ghana ntini eba o man ye ntini eba MP kura tina kura so me constituency for se me mra me na metima ya adini ba oba pet ne first your pan say se obakobi odi sonata bi no odi na makura wi asa na asa bi odi e campaign ba odi man ko do parliament the first you know ko pa V8 ato na je se nyemu nti no bai se mo se constituency nti na MP ni se mo nto abama na why do you was it o pa V8 no akwaji V8 kese afiro oba chese akasesem ene nema sebe emboa constituency dinti a yeden kosi wo no oba area wa be yo enipa oye campaign to bi ko aka ko ni bi obi ka no ko han ana pika bia adwu bi no de nam bush ba wo wie yo do parliament wa ne first idea of request was V8 and V8 cost more than 100,000 to a so I say afi fu o de begum enti wu nipa nya no obadwun ho he's thinking about how to care for that V8 no team the fu ne the maintenance and san waka ba ne family enti wo dey na chigigigi ni nyina no bedu ba bi no doesn't care about you again enti ni nyina so e ma kuro no ye den enka sika de ko to V8 at least enka betima si hospital bi a e wo ho betima call for that you know aboa so and then I'm in for part of this and support to Naminya Hospital and Naminya 3 classroom and 6 classroom block. in my constituency, which will help nipa net to Krumon. But I'm thinking for myself because I need V8 because I'm crying yet. But I'm not my MP, no names are crying yet. So these are some of the challenges. Dollarization and near money full price.
Yeah.
Yakusa they be a Ghana a full gas. Emma from that. Mean TB that. About for money at 1%, oh, near shoot 2 to 2%.
Yeah.
It would so an answer. So these are some.
Go here, fuel price, no, Jimmy caught 3.2. Yeah. Ehana about 2.9. Jimmy caught 2.4, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Ghana is not like that. So, but Nina, your bumpire say, Obiba, no Baba be in here. Said the papa could for buy our year Ghana. No, it was good. She said, oh, my Ghana echoed in Bibri. I always say Ghana. Before did very well. Yeah. On my Ghana tumpon. But I won't bet you know. I said, oh my sancho mine a quechi. Okay. Young Fenunciano. One would the beauty so hammer. Men Bobby Ghana phone. That's all one would the check for free or no. I wouldn't want you have part timers in buy. Oh, Atamas was but may he so recipes. Yeah. He did well. He was one of the best after Kufu. Okay. But Nyame I'm an anti-man to us. Okay. But if you walk on the media, if you walk on the hammer, you buy be a month of a fumska. Free. Professor John Evans Atame was late. Me say, but the my father Atamas come. Atamas did well. Okay. Benjamin Eton and Safran and Tem. Okay. But if you walk on, Omoma by Chini, you say. They are coming to create words. Not classify. How are you going to classify them? Your word creators. Create normal look to the state. Okay. Baby, no munina. No munina. Na say na ba me sape. Enye nipa na wom ni I'm talking about enye nipa na wom ni nyina. Okay. Baby o ha utim say. Because me ti hey. Oh, almost system bi o India say. What to ho no? O dey ko India. Se wo kotoka o India. Abandon for home, what the koto Bentley, koto whichever car you want to buy. Yeah. The government will ask you, taxes sign out to all my Juma Ben now. Yeah. That's what they do in India. I'm not saying it's a crony a papa, but it's one of the best systems I know Indians, they ask you. When I saw koto Rolls Royce, when I saw koto whatever, government don't care about it. But the government will ask you, a Juma Ben now, taxes sign and a utia. Okay. That's what the government is interested in. Look at Ghana. This, excuse my word, and is making wealth in Ghana. Nobody's asking them their tax. So, India, no, you can acquire the wealth. No? We can acquire the wealth. You have questions to answer. That's it. You can acquire the wealth, but we have to. Government will ask you, what do you want now? Masa, Obitimi Bedi or Manso, 4 years. Oh, papa trans civil service 36 years, 2 bedroom when you be when Timensi. How can so be to me by government something within 4 years? No acquire what? And nobody is asking that person where did you get that money from? Or what tax are you paying to the state? Obit my time America within a a damn turn the cash to Gruma. May I just say where do you get the money from? Tell me. Those before accounts processor. It's your own money, right? But the government will ask you. You hear what you might and returns. And then your tax. And you only say, oh, how can IRS 40 metro? Yes, it's your own money. You are work for it. It do baby never be to me. Because never you said I'm conquer, but let's get a crumb. You're afraid of saying, scaring fat to buy. No, Iris factor me. I'm actually saying, me needs him, Yano. You want to me friend, a pastor for the good job. I'm queen. Oh, sorry, no. The queen's kind of question we say. Timmy Dab is Suska Honda. You want Suska Honda? I don't know. Thank you. That's American life. Pull a left is on one of them. For baby. No, I want me to come up for 2 Kruma. So, in Ghana, people are getting what, but they are not questioning their source of what. This boy did make us all a fraud. Boy, was up a president. Doctor Kasa nam 2. People didn't understand why doctor said nam 2.
OTA.
I was listening to
OTA doctor, right?
Yeah, because what's the Ghana phone to me question your source of what? But I want to be a president. But we can't question you.
Yeah.
We can't question you.
And in any developed developed country, you have to declare your asset.
Your asset.
Yeah.
Also saying to me, as so your source of what you should think about what you are coming to do. But we cannot ask you where you get your words from.
We should think about bringing the sea to Kumasi.
Kumasi. And then come down as we go. Kumasi the boy you say crew.
Send them on see about them.
And I say kaka be about rich condos, Hennessy, near in our back room.
Yeah.
Look, was I had a
Jabba.
I did job, but I think I said I don't know the Puiko to account there, and I just cram from a crew.
All right,
first, the one man, the man comes. So, in the Ghana election, economy comes in. And about we so I had baby. Yeah. And like education sector, I will give them 100%. One for free SHS and Tunche. I know the old policy. But let's look at infrastructure.
Okay.
Dr. Aduchum is doing. I just watch videos.
Do you think say Ghana for be Hesana man na what they are talking?
Oh yeah, some.
Do you think say amount for Hesana man?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Omo Masa. And Kofuma school free. And when Akufo-Addo came, no, it was a very serious infrastructure was not there.
Yeah.
You declare free education, but there was no infrastructure for the kids or for the children.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Aduchum has done very well putting up all this infrastructure. So, that's STEM education.
Yeah.
That should be doing some fast.
So, how about so I don't slow by show?
Hey, Obo Juma. Masa. Listen, come for Ghana, man. Now, forget to be.
Yeah. So, no, if you grow one,
thank you.
Yeah.
On na apply near my Obisian Ukruma. Yeah. He's the one of the Kruma painful baby. Sebu Pancho, from Vanchem. They all came here. They learned here.
Yeah.
They have studied the system here.
Yeah.
But when come back, they didn't apply. But this man is applying what he came here to learn.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, here facilities are education sector and Papa no. I can tell you, sir, he's doing very good job, and he needs to be recommended by Ghanaians. Such as education, this government is doing very well.
All right, move to the other side.
Agriculture, they have done very well because anything, but the boy adding because of the food chain, such as the FBB chain.
Okay,
it's free price of fuel and other spare parts. Into one Adrianan from the farmland to the city or to the marketplace, and that is where the Adrianan boy then and at the input cost. And so my Adrianan boy then Bank Adrianan Gaza the Abu Ghana.
Yeah, here cocoa sector.
Cocoa sector, I don't have much knowledge, but maybe problem is that government also rely on loans for cocoa syndication, cocoa whatever. I don't think why should we wait for so many years? Just a Kojilu and Sana, Yan Cocoa assassin and Yamedia chief, Yan Kojilu, we can intimate your cocoa and answer. What? In the intimate save we and as the intimate project is in the next 20 years, when for so saying about cocoa, when TNT be found to improve cocoa production as a to. Yeah.
Do you think say about cocoa as a okay? It be quite true. Say lack of knowledge in my people
perish because it's
in the man for anything.
Yeah, because good we don't have the we have the technical know-how, but a lot of equipment need foreigners and the normal budget percentage.
So can't we do it?
Oil, we don't. You see, and then maybe you need to control. I always say some of the things we don't have control
because we don't own it.
We don't own it. Because here oil sector is being owned by foreign company because they have the facility, they have the money. Good, same. But cocoa there, Masa, why should you wait to get syndicated loans and not buy now bear bonus? Some country you know near boy and some. I dare young fancy you be here.
So now headline. Newspaper headline. Government has secured $200 million.
Some loan amount in the Ghana economy to me drop. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Why? Cocoa, men and so many years still have to go for syndicated loans to improve.
So is it going to be tough for this government? Say, me, I win elections come to December 7th.
That is where I have problem with election. There will be any they beat me. But
from
airborne, people look at your policy.
Looking at the pools, no. I hired a Jumana.
Ghana quite at this time pools, no. Apart from info, something pools are no. Me share then other pools be. But people look at and near me and say there was a political parties in it.
Yeah, tell the first man Abenaso.
Some people are, we call them new voters. They have to look at them very well. Because your policy now they ban. And then they better drive home.
But these new voters now so they are free senior high school. No.
That's why I'm coming. And I'm going to say, policy now they ban. And they better drive us and they are the youth.
Yeah.
They are the new entrants. And do we sad demonstration? You know, last year, no. Is what? Let BBBB. Or be should try to be on social media to create demonstration in Ghana.
Yeah.
I forget the title. BBB demo. BBB demo. Or if you people should remind me.
Now you are there. Last
year. Last year or this year.
It was about what?
Yeah, stop BBB demo. They went to Frasa House. It was a whole 2 days. And over the kind of people who went to that demo, they were all youth. That means now Ghanaian youths are very, very smart.
Yeah.
They are not looking at say NDC or what. No. They how
yeah.
And they voice it out. It was a very peaceful demonstration.
Yeah.
Oh, more than more section boom.
Okay.
I think the guy used internet star hash something. Stop this thing. Bring my country back. Something. And they were all youth. They were all new voters. So any government over this time should look at those people as their target. What are you doing for those guys? Because you know, they can voice it through the media, through the internet. And it will work. And a merit purpose of a demonstration. And I'm confused over decide decision to vote. No, it take time. As or but to as one to. Oh, it be because maybe our last day no can influence that person to vote. Oh, new, old. But I say, decision to vote no. It's baby too heavy na influence no. And when you last minute people, hey, obit my campaign do or no, or it doesn't even listen to radio and as one this in TMPP.
Yeah.
But once the last minute some confono. Bibi kakebe we kwa kano or TP na influencing the voting pattern.
Yeah.
And they should look at those people. Onion people, near this but also on the namu.
Floating voters.
From floating voters.
Yeah.
Or no bit mako is signed to you or no Namanya campaign I know you or no drink or any mabedi. But once the last minute we know, Nabi be message to be attached that person. And to me, as a Sandy Panabi, it been a happy. We have Professor Thomas, any Nanakufuado ran off now. Those people gave Thomas the chance to win.
Okay.
Such as it because those people were like
demonstration. The all kind was it about that protest over cost of living?
Cost of living.
Moral decay.
No, was it stop?
Okay.
Stop high stack. I want to get that thing. So do you some confuna Atamas ran off no? They help Atamas to win that runoff. They didn't vote the actual but almost after they say we need change. To quickly know they went and it was in favor of Atamas. And the same thing happened 2006 Kufuor and 2000 Kufuor and Rollins. Those people helped Kufuor to win because now say and Kufuor from you won't change. We won't change now. And they also help Kufuor to win. And these are the people they should look. And then the third people are the people there. Made them young people. They say, baby, and you'll be one to know. As for better, as on to. Those people need to be calm down. So what I say. And this they are going to lose the election based on some conformity and we are very key when it comes to election. Economy there is factor, but and conformity policies are also they back about save the economy.
Yeah.
These are one thing Ghanaians also look at it. Said the lawyer can employment a key. Maybe America first, power 214. And I'm better say Kruma Kwano, company be out to me, Buano, and you be a Juma or some Mosca. 2014, I was like, I can say, Ghana, and go for your masters, Communia Jumania, but Krumano, if you're able to get people to come and work, they give you another extra bonus free. That's the country we are all looking for. Dan madam for because I say, yeah, near the compare America to the end. I think Ghana no. They be able compare other African states. No, I think say Enkabe boy and I buy by that. I say America has grown over 200 and something years. So Ghana, they be able to compare to America. No, see to your boss. Yes, I know they be able. The Ghana is not moving. I think for Nigeria.
All right.
So I say, economy, the true education, health too, they are doing well. Right. Agenda 111 is of course. A lot of things Baumia is saying he's coming to do. Mahama is bringing first year university free. Yeah. He's bringing a lot of policies, but they should be able to. Also, all
right.
Over 24 no there. Me my house at home soon because.
But lawyer can say 24 no.
No. On concept no. He was struggling to explain it.
All right. Mamenko honorable Pulele. Answer na meko honorable Pulele. Ona me kamo say Sky Annual Food Bazaar no so eba so a kese ehon framana ebo ewo Columbus Ohio no ano odin. Otwene amponyankopon e de saada no e de ache yen say obeti wiem na afa susu no weda no susu no obema no ada fomboko amobia timi agitwi ene krada abepie mu e wo the forecourt of Sky 102.1 FM. Ye pen Yasmin Supermarket address no 5454 Cleveland Avenue, Columbus, Ohio 43231. Aha, ene edi adwuma abribiara. Se onabo pulele ene eye William obia kodi money bia na wo he na. Sa address we edu me da no pa bia na face the country. Face the country. Yes. Face the country. Yeah. Face the country. Yeah. Me that's no problem. Now me ka say yeah face so more restaurants ahodo. Mo only restaurants. Mo ye nnuane na ewu fia. Amamfo enhyeda ntem nka yie ye mo pese mo afede mo babonten so no akwanya we na abade amamo akwanya we na aba e de amamo ye be sika no pisi nyina bra na be register enimanimu ye bra na be register registration no eda form boko ye be bonnum so ye be nya amamfo so mama babo e be dia dance adwuma anuane a omo be ka hwe no ye be ye African dishes ye Caribbeans other countries nuane nyina be koso e wo Food Bazaar no asim. Ti bomodin say Nyakopon ya adoma November 23rd memenda. Sada no boardroom ye be na ponten. Sada na ye be 2 months so ye be tena ponten. Ama obia so ba abeka bibi e de afa dwumadie eso ama mansa nyina ate. Fi dwumadie na ko ba bia. Stream live on Facebook, stream live on YouTube. Consistency. Ene ye de adwuma. Nyakopon eboaye no ma ya hode nko ade ne se tinkwam a memenda do na pa bia na ye beba na dwumadie no baby tokro bi ye bia no be pia ba baby Pulele she bia be twene pie baby William she bia be twene pie Tom Kruger na ya na toda na so den but still na no ono so wata ya chi ono ana dwumadie no ensema ye di hu ko bia no ono ana kuchiri gu ha yetimi enya kwanya ye de ebremo ye fa na aseso nko enso enfama no oba adwuma ona mo Pulele me mo akwa ba bia mu na wunua akasa baby ye sha ase edi free na no yemo mfamfiri ho sene mframa no ebo enkra wote ewo fie no sene esi etie about this year coming election 2024 December 7th.
Ajingo.
Yes sir.
Bidi se ho ye de.
Yakopon go so he me so. Bidame na so.
Why fresh pa.
Ida aseminia.
Danyame asese. Ama de pache na. Etima bi sha sebusua ba ko.
Sir.
The kroma adwuma asem de. Bemende enu me yenhia.
Sir.
And edin so be share unu.
And the crep papa. And the crep.
Minia pa no so pa edin pa se me metionka.
Baby fro so I on fa on return me call on test back. Now what my fro 3 times. My fro 3 times.
Let me say. Yeah, me discipline me phone.
And then the credit.
Adwuma brim.
Ana me so here na. Ana yen so we na me fro check o. We say nche na wonua toye. Nti ye won hihye ne ade be koso ofie na me frɛ bi say na ye ntutue ne sitie.
Aha. City no so no friend when ya pa uja message to.
Okay.
Say we your brother.
Mate.
Brother. And number be told you your brother.
Nye da bia.
But I must say many agents say me no nothing.
Za.
Bia obetra on your mother for very successful. Such a person in the two animals. Za. Maybe na times when your brother and say na wo person NPP kumbi. Na me no enya adwen ana
ene kro na America
ba ta di we mugu edwuma dem so wa se bi wa ya che nti mugu na me di fama benchi ade she konkran ya che bre etie ne anope ehwe ye all the social media platforms. So you streaming live, Twin, WhatsApp, Facebook, what do you call it? YouTube, baby, them. So, you saw 102.1 hour live. I'm out for church will be na jingu. Beko asama koma semsono. Kakra me kan say. If you say the party be or you don't hear the ye. If you say 1,000 miles begin with a step. Now me can ababisi a T4. My gonna say I'm only in two. They say between them afa the food bazaar no. I'm telling you some you don't hear the ye. Now I'm done Hushimua. The French are not being for so. If you say any adekitwa and I did about Kuma, no. And then you know Kuma. Yes, you two move for some major and yes, you two on first be in ye. Am I see the be number toss or coso, and I'm ready to Medina. As I think I'm 24 and paid here. About two. 77 previous. Yes, any previous as a brown man of crasso. Make a Sabia and I make a self experience in politics since my days at the university, then at the local level, at the party level. At the local level, and I'm district assembly elections. Many Akonya Akubi. Any party level constituency elections, Many Akonya Akubi, every Abe executive as secretary as constituency 2012 to 2016. Now, I can say about to be a kwa. Odo ni swadu hu yedebe egu kwem ansana otu hu adebe anamon Ghana about to ekoni CCN and you me try say me general maybe as in the general perspective and some maba machine political lens the case yeti ha no emfa ya hu anase ye hu ne di asuti na eka sometimes enye no kre if say ti ha no asabusia no a discacofi, send this cacofi, your influence economy. And in the air condia baninano, you know diaspora and so you have a role to play. I know a money you found to my pay France so a can be a boy. May say a baby a criminal, not jingo, a disco fish ho as a media practitioner. But ne will be banned castle, brown, my scan could to a good German school fees. I was a free HS. Uno, a bed be a few so. The written be any provisions kakra be provided at the Abua Union and our Nipana or down. Sani Edebe, etie. Entino, what you are going to Mukrano, a banishes a face cheseno. I don't pass when you be Nadebe, about so. Patra to make an assay. Now, Kakra make can say, said the Ebetra baby, MPP and this you, and you could be out in the house you also, Babi Jabano. Wow, go Trabano. Offend why you da. You beat me, I the 2 years so. Na me really, me bantan ways. Cause apart from papa who form on bed chilling in an, your man go ye, and no man why. But the case, as though you could fall from movie into the NDC 1 and 2. The NDC 1 Matamos and Mahama. Matamos and Kuna Mahama uncle. Atamos, you know, Mr. Papa present before them upon the Google Nobel to us. Don't know the way you might ask him Mahama. Mahama your Bible say and your money in a two say I didn't be no be near Kufuadua. And I be there of a and you may be one more minuya. You and I are aware say Mahama refused to pay necessary allowances. Mahama refused to pay teachers training allowances. Mahama my cost of living in Ghana no escaro kote e ko so ye kese and your mamu ye din Ghana. Mahama Emma accommodation. Never be a Ghana man, okay. And no tell my Ghana for no who say, or say in the floor in here. When you feel back, when you feel as I could say, oh, Minia, oh, I have not me baby. You come one welcome, then you pre book. I say, you are going to be a free or you some of you, Mahama free. And people should buy you, and I know, I always say, Sebi, they be a boo casa, Yara Boko, such money true. A pie about what they now could do. NPP are not lucky enough. Young pet escape route to be, and I say people being found concussion. They be a bit time a castle. Baby, I was a Ghana could do no. You didn't come could read, but they better you I be who a yes, man, near the fire. Sabi, so what proud, oh, young may be a face chest no crampono. yɛntumi kasabra yɛnka ho asɛm da do no wɔ constitution mu sɛ education ɛyɛ right and privilege ɛka sɛ right a ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛwɔ kwan sɛ wonya ɛnso so no ɛkɔduru mmerɛ bi na ɔmo yɛ privilege nko a na ɛtumi kɔ school. I'm telling you Ajingo sɛ pɛduasa ɛbɛyɛ den sɛ obɛnya akɔ akɔwura Prempeh College ɛbɛyɛ den sɛ obɛwura ɔsɛ twitwi secondary school mekana manka me deɛ ana meboa mankasa koraa ɛbɛyɛ den sɛ obɛwura Opokuwa secondary school.
Okay, so
ɛyɛ ahenoma paa ɛtumi yɛ dɛ ɛbɛyɛ den sɛ obɛkɔ St. Louis because sabi that time papa nyɛ sikani
ofa foto kɔ aso asana makɔ school mu
sɛ yɛ ɔtafo that time ne wɔde kyɛm so na wohu fufu ate asɛ ne ɔkɔ fifi de kyɛm so na hɔ na sɛ wɔnya akɔ yi ɛtina meka sɛ privilege no na obonya akɔ akɔ schools ni bi kura mpo agye na ɛden I quite remember sɛ me do me bɔ sɛ twitwi din me your opportunity na sɛ me kɔ one of the schools wo kuma sɛ me sɛ me ka ayɛ big school pa na ka me pɛ but that time no bi de wura ba ɛbɛyɛ no akɔ sɛ school no bidiru aba no hyɛ atade fufu ɛtimanya kwan ya anko ɛne ne ya anke post me de me aba prɛko bi fees bi bia ready me time ma daka na maba ebi na me ba zipra fusiba no lawyer and all law school makola isua de me first born ko for time you won't free obesan call face HS free I go ya west and clan call school ko form ye wo free no omo abe benefit face HS na umu ya na opa hwe date ne hwe time no omo ye wo free but na ko for time ne sa mani nyina omo ana mahama ne this be say ne omo na omo ye lucky na na version no yom ko school free no sa akola na be basic program no ka be na ka me basic program ko St. Louis abi ke university abesna ko law school unia assembly member ne dey John Akikura me kese opportunity be ma obi ba and be privilege no but then the right now our constitution mu no ahye kina ama akura ne tima ko St. Louis where lobster the first born me the can asam me no obi anazi pro awon Louis no na dey free a chrome a chichi ne baaye e dey free western region to kro bi mu e dey baaye no mu nyina be pie Louis ho that time next ka for ne ayi for ma o ne ba Louis dey the Prempeh College mu no say no obi a kopi e na ma me nwa board of adutuma ba so na oni ye papa na po abaso ama me ne ya adwena mu so ma ba be adwuma and the first term so ekosu ya science technology and mass education abo my Ghana yi me ma me first me second born oye bi Kumasi girls oye bi ai boa a usua de be boa no so daachi kan ne obi high school mathematics science sem na aka hye okọ afia ko bi an planet me robot Ghanaians ba America ha be robot competition Ghana for the kind but bi am ko bi STEM education Ghana for excel perform nicely with TVET apart from infrastructure no me can the TVET technical vocational training technical education me my child the national vocational training city for the past 15 years and you go people don't know say I'm a teacher on about you say teacher dey na and lawyer dey na team dey politics o cause it go take you period the way ya na can na ada about team ko any open call meetings ko try radio so ko council uti kura no nua teacher bi ya arrangements ja ko why you air no pa period no mami na ma be chere ma dey no so be fa wo dey ti dey nyina dey teacher by NVT and free course instructors vocational education no ya chere bi na mo national vocational training institute and next na musa be shemu kina na e ma kono kwa manage ai wo mu kwa na type and ya ba akontium you see em chese obi obedi san ma we nyina ba be gu on se ne so na nkofo nya so fa so do you know say na NVT and so no technical education is free. Infrastructures and equipment additional than in so na ban side day SID amount I resource so munyina yi mama we madnya information class say don't have Ghana education service kra ho patron ya mechire no san no nyina di gu akwan mu a na oto na akwa akoto aba hu say we na e de betoma na obeto aso but first am for the chain to aso this one so na to be ebene ana oson say be said in previous na mo na one slide dey be edi na chi the NPP aban no edi ni mapa egu a community to senye so a edi ntina Ghana for ento aba man NPP and you go make us be a chiro and a Ghanaian vote so many ati o why the saying no that's what the Asadama mo kra so mo hwe nyama bebre o kan it no no bi tika so o it to force ntade bo anu a na head be ma wa de be chi na de be chi ne be to aba na de ama na ma di force ebi kra na bi di mo nko ji magi and the sama ni nyina twam me ka do sa na papa John Mahama His Excellency former president o MP Obalibamboy no nko campaign about to be true o come akola ne kantamanto se safo suntade ya to create ma rodinam say de bia na Obalibamboy principal tan na Mahama o menu o wadam kurase no not check fools and Tadia Mamma, no, say we know about now. This are archaic strategies, archaic political strategies in that monitoring. It's not, and then in a room with a Maham campaign, or why, Baumian Nam, a ha, Nanado Nam ha, Samuel Nam ha, Napunam ha, Napoba Memphis US Bay, maybe in Tesco program, quick, or sensitive from Wayaguma. Wayaguma, when you know, we ain't couldn't give an affair. No, who should say, you say we are. Massa, and this is they are not campaigning. They think say, I saw for no, I father papa bomb the boy and my so didn't go so baby nearby. The thing say, sad demonstration, you know, our man and young governor Bonard, when they nearby. The thing say, Galam say, Sas and someone in the strike now, labor in your phone, nearby. There be, I don't know, we link canon. Winning about one, if Freddy is for an opinion, a BNPP, and you mean the same that here. Those time no near Bob Ranley, then you go near Bonana, your winner, near Yesaya, near Queen Siano, and that time was 1 ppm. And then we say, yes, now, no, your master son, go to their people, tell them what you have done, what you can do. Your manifesto, to and your slogan, keke. Okay, slogan, 24-hour economy, no ultimate defending your base, shoot it down. 24-hour gun economy, no. I have folk bogus and frivolous. It was one thing and Trinity. How can that win election? Internet the fan to baby cry. Also, we shoot to the dark a disco dancing in United the Bay. Now, Paul Kwan confirm now so catch from some years sector minister of education, no. Me ye say education found to my peripheral. Jena now mammy also say you know, running mate, you know. So you didn't put no. A tiny easy man didn't type they confuse me. And this for animated friends saying Gamma so say all my chocolate net. You're not no poquaj not grandma saw my chocolate net. You're not no poquaj my same mamma chocolate net. A mamma pencil, no Jim and not Naposo say. And that's why we are assassin. One teacher, one tablet. Me mam projectors. Me mamu maka. Yen try the fanko and nim on the YouTube fanko and nim. We also say, me the mutual for crowd the mamu. The teacher for I be training no crampono. Yen yetchemo your mama allowance in Fumia Yamushi and a great temo. We also see there be teachers allowance, mean to your mamma, Mrs. Shamus, Mamma, and 6 shares and spend fact teacher for Papamra. Because a child here, we are moving from the known to the known. It's a fun fancy to a pen. Some money now, or tell the truth and yes, who man a year wine. It's my man now, I running me to a sector minister that they are not education and your grammar or a literature teacher. They are supposed to be a doctor. Dr. Mpanye, but what's my years economy or by education ye? Ama abua or mamma fan to my friend. Some say Ghana for near to this time one. And yet they're Ghana from the town telling a bomb whom Nakame cried and say, Dr. Hadubamia a call voter region. I was shocked. Comes out the voter ni. Ni panyasa ni power. Keko. Ahemfo padifo abotwi etachire amani abre fise voter fund do to NDC so 2 years so say na higher world bank here dey pa na no wanya so mu send PP ba na dey atom dey ton chan ye ma ayinku ahoboy what the amewu opportunity as only one MP from voter region impact amewu ayi na dwuma wa so ne ba nya papa ti ase and then na MP from ma more amewu ayi ade ya dwuma amewu say yes MP from be MP so voter adwuma be ombetima ayi adwuma ye nintin na ma this time when the voter for say pa no twa no ma fire abubuye di se pan no this time ye niate ye huru ni mu nkosoro ye descend ye ma enjoy phrase chess ni bi economy so no I'm telling you ajingo economic issue no is like a better opportunity na ewura mu yi no cry baako no cry we ye baako ye ba America ha no hwe nyame koso America na America economy na Ghana dey say entisa but you now know say you before Ghana to America it's just a seconds but there baako nka say no cry baako no say ajingo what ha ache aseme ona oni na ma wo che nyoma me kai so catch them say nyoma bi won ma me bi atwam na wo to ni say ne bo na anye the same thing so appreciate it kese cry na to no be a $1 not on $1 be a 20 cent be a better so ana me boa 1 cent 20 cent be a better so
but how so to meet before
exactly and me ba me say say
e bi si wo Ghana say we kai Ghana yentia de so da
pa cho me ba na me flow me ba
all right
but all my man who say America akwa mpo ye sebi when American sneezes the whole world catches cold yes when American sneezes the whole world catches cold na e ka quote on quote no the chest America dey sebi o dey no ho as American say we dey that I mean you have been in Congo or UK and I'm going to say more US didn't come out. See US one can heaven cry you. Because I've been heaven pa. I'm saying no come head class been from pa. I bear heaven. But you see, all more that countries no more energy say US in the day. If you are seeing it anyhow, to Yahoo, but now economy you want to go akwan. But the make up say Ghana you fa to one farm to America ho. E fa say wa ha no. You farm to other West African countries ni bi ho. You who say Nigeria mutu oye class in Nigeria oye boy say na oye honest say. How who say yes say comparison. But the Ghana has a be heavyweight. Now go far lightweight. So they what do you call it? Ghana ni boy a friend a year and say McBoone. That go jina me we da mo bi animu. You see, on wa akla no. To the Ghana you finish you economy way. Now the Bible to America ho. Hamwa. But you who say Ghana for no one kasa. No man e go akon bi nsi ekoyi. But no mom entimi enye se ne ye no. And I think I'm telling you, this go for akwa twa hu. Ade e highest CC and say be say Ghana fa no to my prayer. Let allow MPP to break the age. Continuity, the consistency, the puntuba. Ajingo, I'm telling you. What's the microphone? Let me come back to you. Why you man at check? Your days at whatever. We often to why you are child na professional. It's apart from a silky voice experience now one in your hand. You have command over everything. Yeah. Say it's as I'm speaking, if you need technical producer, what class show feed I like audience of the microphone at you. But now really can't say be a research now. I can't wait now. No, I go one money in I can produce another way. But one man was serious, so why ya cha. Producer, MPP Abba producer Tom Kruger. 4 years, no assassin. Producer we are back. Not the disadu Abba. Now so the order for. I'm telling you, this Aja to me say, whatever the case, they will abolish free searches. And we are also who say among free searches now. Question Bisa Obiara said no one say is a damn deal for MPP. Let me tell you something, I'll come there. Election MPP be winning, but me can't say and you damn deal. Okay. If you say election na kasa, if election day no crack home. Election day crack home. Patwa te make can say. Na dana you say election na we win. Election day na you to aba no cra no. You say dey e ka ho. Na MPP no ade ba ko say I focused, I determined. You hwe chen that. Sa demonstration ba ya ni akiri. Sa strike a ba no ni akiri. Asofo na ye whatever ni na ni akiri. Ye to akoso anapo na ma na ba omi na ma na do na ma na sabia na ma na po na ba. No na ekoso ye. Na Lordina is missing action. We say ni kube lose. Mahama na mu kro ni kro say so ni nam say Kenya so eden yo. So it's a courage doctor be go. But then no etwamu. Because Mahama was just humanity. So I can't send people before the Ghana for India to cut down and to be assumed. I don't know. One can be say will be a quack you be. To muda. But that is fair enough. But as I'm speaking with you, election in a campaign. MPP campaign be a complacent. Your complacency that. You may have any bomb with the road, you go about the right, you can't say more. And I didn't know my idea. Ego upon it. You know. Me send me a more amudi campaign and you know your Barbie Drew said I'm an Neha Crampono. And I'll pay a jacket, and I machine jacket. You never trust a year, because a young she ain't a Magana for fee. Say, hey, no by mistake, I'm NDC as some baby. No by mistake, I'm a Mahama 77 played your son, and this I'm a more myself, a boy Ghana Kahabaye. What did you ask? We are not about one or no sorry. I'm worried, no my baby. Those time, health insurance, someone say no, we no more say no, free maternity care, capitation, someone in no say no. I'm MPP as I be your man. Upon COVID in Ukraine, one in breach a born people. Now me boo baby say I read about because you true pie. About the na kubu. Can this time as I do see? I'm telling you. Can you never bog on? Can you be need? But MPP teenage more share economy no. They have a way. The thing I could possibly who say. Nakupon never see you are seeing never see now. Who said baby yare we beba. Sam Kofuku and one more. Me my Ghana Dama come as no. On best send you ma that about to know me no ma ban I read about my best or man. Then people before this I do no. What about the yena ye no. I want you see car say be played with somebody your money you remember my ban I read the baswa. All right, you know come COVID relief funds car do 100,000 Ghana 2,000 beto from so far you might see someone in na boy me tell me give you more than 20. That as presiding member and assembly member. MPP before. COVID fund. What the man? Say about them 50. What the man before na? Ah, na obi oje there. So MPP no this we Ghana. What the man before? Me catch you. me demand people before now they say be border more than 50 anybody go trade then so me can say be actually say they only say NPP Gs and the man to go akwamu Ghana fa to my pefra Ghana for ya me shamo but we are appealing to you say someone can nyina mo fantu sen yeso eye ni yare ene ye for yare oni de wo hu feel gadochi who free such in policies no who buildings or structures so who my course nyina na who your my course no esremo a mo me enta na na da ko akufo ado ne ma pa no aye no ye enta Muhammadu Bawumia achi ne na pocho mo nto aso ne consolidate the gains na ye nya no na Ghana fa no to ma pa de be efra and this for happen nothing good offer and then this is somebody no ma retire Mahama we say this for na mu kra ma ma say Mahama no mo retire no if you say I bear need the area I fancy now because I said I was a woman cry here with you I somebody no retire Mahama my fancy you have that say honorable Pulele no teacher Pulele and I was telling Ghana and Ghana no child vocational school or Ghana the vocational school teacher for 1 year stop on say the vocational school the man do some more or the FNUC AWC Sky 102.1 they stream live on Facebook Nana is here that siblings here baby or say it's awesome to see you guys you all in action from Newark New Jersey. Huge thanks to you and the crew for doing such an amazing job. Dr. Bawumia is our next president. Also be to Rajun Tre Edia but Nancy I'm in Chason Kuna Nema or be senior brother Newark and Obutuo and Oma Newark Omo Hejina Omo Elizabeth area hall Nana Intiwa or the Fantiwa with the Chason and I de Emma also Newark and also Butuo. When I was watching Mra Haying, OTS Abridging Asono, made in Chason and the free Columbus, Ohio, at the Abrebo Sky Annual Food Bazaar, Meka Subimo, September November to remember, and November 23rd, Memenda, forecourt of Sky 102.1, Yeben Yasmin Supermarket, address no 5454 Cleveland Avenue, Columbus, Ohio, zip code no 43231. But what the answer with me about a yes Sky, if you have no register for a food bazaar, no one or a restaurants, I would only restaurants across also be made on one bedroom, a yes, I do my day. Na Sadano, a bay crabbe, Sadano, we need to be organa or say bay of bone for the tay. Nana a Japan, as you saw a toy of video, and then Nana, Minim Baba or sin or was sin ye papa. Now, what you said, no hen and unknown who DVP figure one a year pressure on the toy so hard. But no buy now so eat it Tintino, and our elbow. Nana, we walk over. Bibia walk there. The Yakupa say, why fresh? Why fresh? Said no, we are Rokucha Locks, Rokucha Rasta, we are percent. Because I had a year now, watching me to be a 30, and do Jovi. A bassa pull a monena, on you, it's always about which was there from you. If I was at the other say, was I was by what it is. And I quite a tell so in a year share. Yes, as if you or your topic is about. Yeah, so far, you share Oma Gina say and trouble more ever Ghana no. OTT is the free fear, but no hair grounds now. 1 hour have already come 1 hour Ghana for no. Tonium, a friend of Edina Baba say, Omra saw my name. Okay. With it, 6 minutes more.
So we dear, we can say, I dear no con man, my own,
Pull a bell by a year, what room?
And I grow about fees.
And as a person,
and I'm paying for say, or he brings to the Kanko Shop Training.
I don't know. I said, say, I can never fee.
Also, one here, another be our pro, so be the Abri, the Pro.
I hear ya. You be sick, I own.
I somehow came. Ghana election these days now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe share near me, of course, not me analyzing near my.
Yeah.
My co election. That to me so bad. And my campaign.
Okay.
A lady ngofo ana mo pe presidential slot say bi on beba bi di party anim akọ round so that eti okofoma wonim say the Ghana for abatoti on the last meeting I catch us what you cool tire so e kuma se nkra ofu say abato no ano na abato Ghana no beginning na ye shaba na say what to abano 2022 ana early 2023 can these MPP lose so about straight away and they know two is because I know I think we now can be obi anti because then the name see crow but NDC started a ton birthright as a birthright credit almost tons opportunity no munya Emma MPP obra almost started say omo ba bontin e de bibia be politics na omo fu say setimemuni ho kyerena na wo hu say system ni mu odia eno na be ma na to aba ma no e ho na Ghana fo bi started say omo trans no ma hwani me e de ntina me ka sa jingo o hwe problem ho NDC tenasia there be omo ka problems na ho but mind you whenever we can problem there also the solution about it's okay o man ni mayedi obi anim so o man ni mayedi it dey na be for o man ni mayedi no say dia kwanya ne de e ma wa enti dey no answer o charge say o man ni mayedi ampa o man ni mayedi into solution ni say o solution no ma start na say what obi ko no say obey digitization amasa digitization wote wa comfort of home wo niam bibira obetimi aye obra sese onko baabia ebeti lorry fare so ebeti we so unlike yan say fijase ena mewo ena na me yatena nkonya ho menua ye kodro bonso ne the nearby countries health insurance officer we fijase ena ne serve kumawu serve search and planes what you see enunti ena na dwaben kan sese na omudi bia kokume eti imagine say health insurance na person renew is offer ka fi drop on so no ba betena fi jase we ba sala how much and san what me renew health insurance and mind you say pa ho kran so want me renew a untimi fa nko hospital je sebo so me ayre aso enei sen health insurance wa through that digitization obetimi atena ni fee na or the mobile money ayde every new ni health insurance nti ajingo se obi ko na o kire saade we mu kire se bi de okro nkitu animu na ote ase se digitization na ye kan esunsunsun so ni binia on se wa feel abal ho eti wate ase se problem na ne wo ho ekwan we ni mafa so amayde ma solve eti wo problem na wo dey solve any day ubie wa no na okoye ayi a manifesto amobeka which me I bet to differ sa manifesto e ma party show no say it's about time we see mo bi ajai
debenja
yes ehun here first
omondi so
debut ehun here say we see the party manifesto around the country no okay. We have to get a national agenda
okay
wa obebe bia upew eno na wudi so
also di so
because enunti e na amakwan amenne Ghana obi timi kosi toilet no akobi commission
also infrastructure
me say ajingo obi obeka sa asem ni di campaign bi ensi mean to sebi
ana matubo ho
miss na me say KVIP kura me fan say bi hu kire wa na te bo na aban timi tena no yes me buy me na me bridge we me buy me na me kwan we me buy me na we no you shouldn't boast of it he fan wo wi ase a obi pre oman a otimi ka say me na my overhead do do me na my we chen because we allow ourselves say the manifesto na ye adwuma I was see national agenda. National agenda na ye de kro. Wo ye hwan obetena akonwa no so ba bi obi de adurubia na woto aso de akro. E basa e ma uba e basa ye me hu adwena e wo tiri man so de be de e be ka ho. Eti no waba afa de problem ben a ajingo otimi bio asase me ka de bia na me ko se de Ghana ni hia pa wo se ahokyera ba ene night club even 24 hours ana. Problem ben e be solve. Ama ordinary Ghanaian say or PBB na problem ama no so for Osime night club say member a prostitution member license. You see sane man ema entoaba once a unu bi nam say yesi galam say abenkrofo obobna problem ne say omu say nso omu say nsase otena ase no ose ampa problem no ho ba me ba de me yeni me hunu se munim hunim de nti mututu ba bi basabasa makofa machine aba ya be man kofo abezoni no ma detect ba bia gold no ni a kire se area ha de e bia oba ha ukọ yasim ha yasmi ha unya gold no ho ba bia oba sky ha area ha se ndi gold ha etini a group ni edma ba se metu no akofa machines aba se ero na body ba amade be hura mun konsu majin go tiase problem ni solution o dey ben eti problem na wo hunu solution ben e na wo dey ba wo hunu say your deficit e wo sa employment ni eno nti deficit na me won ene me makwan na me ni private people no ensign agreement na omo anfa nto omo so na omo meye sa factories no one district factories say nkofo bebre start here de a person solve the deficit of unemployment problem. All the NSA was memang kokon. What I see, I think these are the issues are Ghana for at 20. So I NCCA for acquire a research. Research is economy no at 5. Economy ni 5. Almost so research on me and I dare Ghana for over so they are 12. Health, education, infrastructure. What I say. Sani emano no mo nti economy ni be 5 because ajingo he minu mienu ne ebeka exchange rate ni dollar ho ase ono oti ya metwan wodo no ne sekan a opedi akodo na furu no apɛ fertilizer de agu na yeso eno onimo me pa to oti ase eti se woto na wo ka sa dollar rate ni ena inflation ko form ena ho ama se ono inflation onim se ho abo oni ma de kro de onim ni se ne ba say hashipia be nyina echi no ana nko wasa akotua school fees aka ho nko be dey it is ha ajingo sa free SHS na MPP 14 ase de ba na NDC for di edi agora o ma bo o ma mna e o comment o mkoye o ho no ana adigi o holo wo ye den say over 5 million people ana enya sa akwanya akobi on entajingo wo ye de wo de o mo ankai kro mo ye ungrateful kra fan say nipa 1.5 million enye ungrateful omo makan ena all transit bia wo ye fa ho se nye ebese no etu omo na abo omamna etimi de mehu ne se from where I sit any fie nkomo amedi ko ho eni ne ma me hu ne se MPP are head of NDC na it is your own doing omo na aye ama sa ne ma ne de eba ena omo candidate omo ko choose no so amoa omo because ejingo wabapen eti ne ma foforo be no de eba ena omo call primaries ne so no unu punches or no an competitors or no pray within no ekeka kire no eno na ese nkofo akoyi aba omo bo nkire nkofo ebi ni say Spiogabra ejina waka chense omo nka de ba akwa idea ba akom de 2020 elections communicators no mushi omni nyina nya de pufu anka be obu say MPP de omunya bi e de kan obi akwabra do fo kwotena studio ka chem say mahama like ideas onim kwan fa so take decision okramado do fo no na epre kan what you see it is a basa na wa na mo bo mamna eti ne no mo pepa enye yi me di twa to no say ye wura se du nkatia emma yeti ase se 2020 election mu wini ni wie baji go de hwe eniema e folu ye se kodu bebo no ko internal election o ka se kwa no mo kokko to nya nemfa so ni so because no mu ni evidence enti e basa e magana for me descending even the kind of people we ya opesa afi opesa de o man ne de e hye won semti niema bia ye ne bia hwe ne se e chena no eda yanim.
All right, ochana eda yenimu nana Japan na ote ninka nana Japan me da wase mame enko William ho intentem so yebre no kwa na eko na akonya isusu yentra so enche ti yebehwe na yebo the tofa na wososo no wo agenchire bia na ya brain eye dasebre eye insia PCA de sa eye let my vote count no eye face the country they bon no so dey buy or the information dey buy ono so e dey about from the work yenko youth ba yeah Mabruna
and it worked. It was very peaceful and it worked. That means there's something wrong somewhere.
Enti no mo nsho mo no mayi omo nsho mo no mayi na comedy amanfo and I say so dey ye fru pan so e sha ben a o ye dey
le minimo ela o benya tro e sorry o still for
all right William ye ko parliament Ghana parliament and Supreme Court almost said 7 no so
I'm the minu ajingo parliament in Supreme Court me den them work court I na mentanka bi but me dey metima kan say me kwa de the lawyer kan sembi no say na was saying ke nwa man pipi for na tena ho na omo pushi a speaker for declaration. I think they are very na me na ya adwen pa because I'm say ne nuka so mu dwane because speaker na declare say enkofo no wa vacate omo post. It is a Supreme Court to rule. I didn't know mo push speaker no meka say the
Supreme Court can ebia
majetu cross but pie the anacha say want man fight the court now o class na dey asemi court it is a Supreme Court to rule ma other na mon system of speaker mo push no the mo corner fi was it the parliament na call indefinite suspension na just mo sama government business and it's to time ni ho
I was suspended sitting definitely
I made them use MP fund there be boom because be person go campaign you know so that's why suspended be ko ano and this is an opportunity for those our moya campaign so be call for the normal go campaign and the one am say me lawyer ya adwon say no say emu MPP for no push and last week na me can about Dr. Anyine na asem say we na issues or the buy and say no Supreme Court is Supreme Court. So Parliament should obey.
And that's how they should respect.
They will respect. It's not obey. They should respect. Because
say
own act law no be interpreted. There's different. One act law no one was so interpretation. This will be a co-interpret say law now one act this or this are the interpretation for it. We should accept it.
Your education. Supreme Court the order back. You don't respect it too. You go by it, you obey it. And you're forced.
So respect.
No, that's the respect.
I didn't go make me I respect you. But I did can remember.
No.
But I respect you too. I was here I show. I don't think as a Supreme Court.
The time to become the No, we should respect the laws of the country because Constitution is the supreme. Because and then let me read this something about
that is how we classify. That's how the classification is.
Legally, you should respect the views or the laws of the country. And the supremacy of this country is Supreme Court. Say a trauma parliament. Eka so mo nje sa decision into ma. I think say ya hwe ya the chaos be is a chaos any chaos etimo chaos ebeba because that means they have disrespected the constitution of the country of the land and it's a very very serious ade it is that be no ebeye enaho which
but I don't think say to say the lawyer I don't think say in the wisdom of speaker betime disrespect the rule of the the
speaker or
Supreme
Court.
No,
that we are all
yes say yes also ni din be ko buku ba ni din be ko buku ma ni din timi be pada
ni din dia kom
that's it enko nyanko it na me can say we doctor ne say na me can something about Isankuma and then CDD CDD for they are all saying the same. They are all turning to the same lane. Say no, the Constitution is supreme. So whoever it is should subject him or herself to the laws.
But MPP for the promo.
And an American, and I'm kind of no lawyer. I just say MPP promo. No some come transit. Then they should push
the speaker.
So we not declare day in the
sir.
It is say no a court. I'm a court to rule say. They have to enforce speaker to enforce the ruling.
They go by my speaker and someone go back can crown.
Yeah, can it just say a man speaker chance a man afan hodi. So in the one many lawyer ya doing and then who say MPP I don't know why I feel my walk out here must have back some must say throw back to the speaker to call in parliament.
It's a waste of time.
Why that day who didn't do that?
We
need say government business will be in disrupt. So why that day we didn't do that?
No basho bananga say we uline utie doctor so doctor say this parliament na grow money so
also from the one no elect and we can fight to mukun me am Tema West and no come say in a few so and to come mukun nyina but we are seeing nyina ho and no dey men ka say Ghana nko an ya yes
one aka say Carlos ara
me Tema West Carlos so I grow money so say can they not this for you almost sana. What is all this? Fine, it's part of the game. They all tease each other.
Yeah.
Such as but I said this parliament, as compared to
the previous ones, there were a lot of maturity.
Maturity as a but as a woman as a so no many papa not now done it here.
I don't know what your doctor say this election no. Omo to mama twofo.
David.
Omo to mo a omo nim dey omo aye dedicated so the sum.
That's
constituency no.
Constituency. So until here lawyers are kukunim for omo ba obi e can say no. The supreme mercy of the country is the Constitution.
Yeah.
So whoever you are should obey to that because we a test case so speaker should accept
I will be a case study.
A case study. You call law school, it will be part of and it's a test for law of lawyers. Because separation of powers, which is also another angle. But in all, the Constitution is the highest. Such as they should look at it. Normal court, next speaker and say declares, based on the interpretation from the Supreme Court, NPP should take over their these people, their majority and these people. And now Omar vacating position, so or can say that's it. They should call them to come and. So was on you manu, there was on out there. They should call them because just 2 months.
But there's no time.
There's no time. Me no side and this I don't know why they.
It's not about the NDC. It's about the speaker and the discretion.
Yeah. Why
looking at the time, no.
Yeah, and there might be that way 1 month to say no. What can bring? What change is it going to do at the parliament? I know that. Yeah, and never be
1 month. I can't just do it's not parliament. Sorry.
I will see.
Yeah.
So why all these hula baru those things? I think that these are some of the things they should look at it.
All right.
Now, almost year 2 years now from the back. I mean, I always say speaker will do the good thing. And then we move forward. These are all legal issues. I mean, the end of next
next one. And yet to be
so I am a kaka.
We are audio movie.
I'm a kaka for. I mean,
movie out there. My uncle Ransom. Yeah, bad.
The last time you go on to them.
No, Mapulele, honorable. Yeah, but Roma, Yankasa, Kasa, the Ghana's parliament and a Supreme Court. So far, I maybe I could draw. Right honorable speaker. I suspended a parliament indefinitely. NPP for so I could chiri a single chess a go. You saw almost a channel about. Uti lawyer say a speaker. It was 7 days to recall back a parliament.
Right. I mean now I say last week look I am a town platform here so can say position of speaker now occupy parliament in the machine no. The banning kituma at district level no. You're fair presiding members. Many opportunity I serve as one of the longest presiding members so Ashanti region. Because 3 consecutive terms. And difference woman away the difference is there. You speakers all right. But the other say functions are performing 3 functions. I'm going to perform 2. That is legislation and deliberation. But aside legislation and deliberation, now we're also doing execution. Execution is implementation of government projects. It's not district assemblies in the government and the MPs Jomo, MPs Common Fund and this money in free ban. And me as presiding member, I was a municipal assembly from KMA to Asquam Municipal Assembly. And I mean models, if be model standing orders, and a parliament in the year Juma. Yes, you're model standing orders. You're quite fast a free meeting. Quite a meeting, no, your meetings are hold be brave. Your emergency meeting, ordinary meeting, general assembly meeting, your meetings are hold be brave. But meeting be also so quite fast way the a friend. Now, precisely sometimes with many opportunity be aquatown. No time you also free meeting. But Saturday free meeting now, your issue at stake now. Members now be assembly members now case me from MPs no. Or more no, big my request. Number of people be many MPs in both stand order and meeting but here in the level there 2 tests members never requested meeting. I remember those time you came next one you say a bomb mafia be gum bibia. Me for instance, as a leader or ring leader, I do go as listen be as one week. So the only story you might say you didn't came here no poor man and not problem no boy say you might came here. It me to me car. Now my fat pen paper them. No bullet introduction, me ba ma be kan ya che. What can we are? Me say sign. No, I say.
Yeah, was a gas to me can is maybe this year.
But as only
to be there.
It's mean a number of sharp people new year. No, my bullet to some that brought presiding member no that times. You need to me be a copy coordinating director. I had your friend the clerk of parliament. You have to sanction the meeting. Your friend requested the meeting. What I say? Those things are there. It's in the kind of parliament and so MPs no so whole quite. So many number of people be here. I'm and 137. Yes, 15%. Thank you, Nana. It means 137 no cry broso. What the MPs now no matter and the cry free 15% no ombenya. And speaker any to me be here. Because I'm rana on the general so no. Or who answer or different meeting no Senator sorry Senator indefinitely. Only on who can I'm rana or the postponing for indefinitely no. Some rana so will be no can request meeting no.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, on that day, no, the speaker no postponing meeting now. Or saving himself in home from embarrassment. Oh, speaker saved himself. Let me hammer you. Why you stood politician? What time you watch you? Panacha Parliament is saying do the homo coin. What time was since 1992? I don't have passing through the rank now. But passing through rank, was a speaker and yezo. The Biamacas and Mr. Mahua from the committee, assemblyman, I'm a ranking, some presiding member. No. I'm telling you, Tisani Pan only dealer, only no oye. Speaker in your oye. Do you want to tell me, say, before so no one says Supreme Court, but Bona Inagu, I bet FBB checks and balances. No one was a lawyer, I still lawyer, Barbie a lawyer, Casepa. When you pass out, eventually, so be only the last of a friend marking with the leader, definitely will go straight to court. A consensus I didn't see. It's in own my dear. No, I say, oh, yeah. Why the bid of the party, no? But I say, we need 19 point back or pay. And I mean, not to me for. So sometimes, she and Tadi, and your cousin being Tadi, but the election at Tadi, all right. AC cap. And Juma now community majority in the government, you know. Now, who be born, but I be reborn with the year. No man negotiate. They negotiate every day and now and then. I'm telling you. Now, no crap. And I know we are indeed. And can you do that for no? I can't get my hand in the no. I gig to do a parliament. They be a mechanic fancy as presiding member now. Me giggle. Now I'm a giggle assembly. You go meet and you come on your meeting with them. Because some of my agenda topics are made. I could do that too. Wait here. My God, so the council. Oh, sorry, we used to be the baby. Sorry. A two move motion, the boom motion. You are proper way. No, my coach to Miranda support. Then no business a candy. The motion is carried with my banner. The bond we are then not true. Habitude diversity, but they do not make canon. No. It's sometimes called this director and MC for who talk with I just no man about this castle or not. Young to missioner, he can call you.
And you will agenda more.
Oh, now some people are how to you let me their agenda. But behind the microphone. So no meet my agenda with my on my within this week or next 2 weeks. That's my debate. It's the speaker and opposition. I mean, one year be no what town or no my bibra. What by BB? I'm saying. Argument naka babi didi omo and fa only in the gig in the capital on the cabal no me elections se mo jira mu dia na dentina maami obiani free samia okuwo e ba nkan no e ba so free on na free on no oda want parliament ho but so obiani free ni na yi the constituency cross work ana ni do ayi samra no akwa farmer mary no on the opportunity be akobet ba ni na wanye na we nko ade o say okwense e chese bibi 2 months, 1.5 months now, come. One creative BB said, a ball man, the uncle friend chief of staff, the uncle friend Pennyfo, the entrance in the council. May send the correct. As well, okay.
What do you mean? That's why, yeah. Only morning, that's why.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, and I said, also swine in the correct.
No, oh,
they did your parliamentary business. Your worship. I gave you worship. Your minority chief, your majority chief. Minina swan say. Minina swan say. Baby no to one no. Apart from so any human. Am a help. To feel so time if you actually come near one opportunity be one more. Obe creative BB. No be come we share how far obey and then na ko kwa be na abodi no.
But at this level na o no. Dey be ade na o ko head half.
No I need double salary.
At this level.
That's it. This is what double salary that there. Ajingo. Who pushing me to the wall? Obeti was myself.
Me push you.
Now me catch you say. Me catch you say. Politics is politics. Politics, politics. That's my mechanic. We see.
All right, but I say, Asempa Etia, what do you wrestle? Yamishra, Nana,
are you?
Yes, sir.
Parliament here, 8th Parliament. Last mechanic, into the books so far, say the worst Parliament ever. Ghana. Now confusion about Parliament when you nipa wa create here Speaker Babi. Omo choose no, omo elect no. Babi yanto aba no, e choose no.
Omo to aba no.
Dabi Babi figure be no de bi ni.
Omo to aba no.
No, omo to aba be tie confusion see ye nti. Omo ankan am ye hu obi anim figure up to me see bisa re me see
e da se bi no we nim figure na se nim. Ye to aba ni
ho yanto
gonyo no kwa contest.
O me ba tie ajingo tie me see Oko ayima ye elections ye electia ye figures parliament do it in numerical ways say ye the way say this figure you know eye omo tenase e no omo agreement say confusion confo we aba dede ye beba say e be kwakoto foforo de e na e ma no ko obi anim figure up to ne ebesi ne onim figure say to aba speaker ba binya say never no na wose and wose record all parliamentary hazard me ehunu say ye to aba say enim ebesi ne
Besine.
Ebesine. Eno ye one. Adingo hwe say lawyer asem o kan menene nya adwene da. Hwe confusion eba parliament. Majority. Babe ye smart or say.
Enti obo so che de wili su kan ro no nya adwene.
Dabi tie de enti menene nya adwene say. Speaker Babe tra ho. Or say when declare seat ni vacant inform me o. Pe ono na asem o kan. Because we have standing orders we money right say jurisdiction so declare and say or case we say this a high court.
Yes.
Now they are comma easy. It will can say to so a lawyer and we just lean ready to.
Yeah.
It ye ba parliament be ma dey procedures ye first one sana abakwan mo be majority and minority. Ye ba parliament that day ye ba no. Minority na ko occupy majority no is place. Ama before that day no omo ye audio any video we say akoko programs said yet aka so omo ko parliament no obi ba ho so omo nsori omo beko sa MP tenya o de be wo voter regime we say so omo beko won de wa ba ka so so obebo da bi tenya wonu asa
tenya wonu de so oni MP
da bi te o say oni de
tenya wonu ni hobi
the minute bibi wo voter regime me de ayi ni be mo abo o jina tintin sa we de video say wa be ba parliament obabu me bi ka say mahama ayarega ayi dabi we say ayarega sa ne fe no northern region MP e ka say e wo radio station joy say ene o mo ko parliament wa de besi be de ebesi Sam George kan bi etimabo be occupy me place se me kotena minority side pe me defeat me purpose na me kan say maja tum say me minority ajingo mpacho tia so me kotena hope enti preliminary no mo ba ho so mo be ya from mo ko leaders ni ko any speaker ide ekuhia eno mo di two speaker anim say speaker ade we na ekoso o floor enti dia na wo kan ye leaders ni ade na wo kan fa so ma betena majority da bre o ka chom ti say na speaker wo bibia ka wo so no ka che leaders ni say mo nko kan che mo microphone say mo so nko tena be bo tena we metena till see be ba me make decision speaker ntimi anka hwe eti senka MPP fo ne ba floor ho no mo be gina ho ana say mo betena majority da bre obi na ajingo akofa de na aba kiosk ye bebe ya na beba eti they did best say mo work out say be ye nkofa ntokwa ene utirimu ba ajingo menya wa meyew madam ho so na speaker Babe ho oyaje ono kwadodo waje kura wi waye niema bebre wo parliament ba almost standing orders ni law wrong.
Yeah. All right, mame enkan away from city newsroom we story by 15th January 2021 Speaker Bagman say I was elected speaker after securing 138 votes. Speaker mame yes make you reference to it. The Speaker of Parliament, Abang Bagman, has stated that.
I'm
just stating it. Speaker, has stated that he rose to the high office after winning elections between him and former Speaker Professor Aaron Mike Okwe for the position on Thursday, January 7th, 2021. This comment discredits claims, particularly by the MPP, leader in parliament, or say Chairman Sabozu, that Babin was selected by census and not by elections that took place in the parliament chamber. Babin, while delivering a speech at his first sitting on the 8th parliament, said he won the elections with 133 votes against Professor Michael Quay's 136, with one rejected ballot on that day. He said this in parliament. And parliament also I capture.
Oh, no, ne kind of capture me, Betty. Babin, the entire Messiah, no credit. Your records, a parliament, a home of record.
So this is on record.
And maybe on record, no come on, mutre. A Babin, maybe can't send you an about the entire Babin or Casma Minini. Because I said that the end, I had the end. Parliament confusion over now. I don't know, Drusu. I don't say what it will come.
But I want us to state to the fact, say he was elected.
When you fact to one on Aka. I didn't go tell us he was coming or bassing me and Sunny who bass.
But maybe you're telling the House of Record.
I want to try was what budget to go almost a budget and as a Benaka.
To us, one
quite double say, what kind of source
to us, as
a call records, no,
to us,
and to my main cancer. I didn't go Helen and Drusu, and I say, what a notice of fool. Sankophobia Kojina, say or more call independent, and Kobisu go for Bisu Koi. It will call parliamentar. Or call no invoke we say no matter come befaso. Parliament will be a friend. Say, Omokoyen or Koye petition. So we a petitioner. So your petition or parliament, it is allowed. Or standing orders in Majingo. We a petitioner. No ma refer petition in the ama petition committee. No ma him. No more the abra parliament be. Na parliament I take a decision on it. Haruna Drusu by why petition 1 year. Untie. Ena ato forcing say oye agent statement by their standing orders so allowed we agent statement you vote also any a ruling also because oye agent statement in the number mama for example bia BBS putupru na wo say e ka ho asem na wa be agent statement say bia ade we yasi na yemfa say apiati asem na si ye obi ansusu da se ho ena eja kofa eja hihye ba ba shiku na agent eto me be agent statement of parliament na omo frɛ sa minister of sa housing and no frɛ ne ba se ade ne agent omo be agent statement of parliament enti se sa na tie dia mo frɛ minister ne nyede emra na omo kyerɛkyerɛ ne mam ne hwa na mo mu to omo ye no mo share de se omo nkɔpɛ ba bi ma sa ankrofo ne nyede ena no mo pedants no no mo wosika bia ne nyina mo be no mo dia my agent statement no eti anu ye nto aba wo so ye nto aba no so ye nkwe ruling wo so enti atofo sin ye agent statement and speaker Babin say or 2 days time we be ma ruling by their standing orders
and on your part of our discussion
me but that be in a part of the Osiko Supreme Court in a part of discussion
oh okay to us
me person me choose near man speaker Babin ya enye na make speaker Babin
as why you bag me see ho na
that me person me choose the contract awo ye na Ghana for nka speaker Babin definitely well say ye ultimate fa nipa omunye I have majority of parliament and declare there on one trans supervisor say budget omo de koy no mabogu mi wa no nim sa ade na oye ne ade chia no court na Dubai and omo ma deputy speaker betinem oba na mra no omo ma ne hu say gise majority ne betimi aka so omo declare there na oye ne non and void omo me ba woni aji go de to so mi onu an ka say deputy speakers in Tuaba meanwhile they've been elected omo representing we say and no omo de court no omo ko bogu say no they have right to vote because omo representing a constituency meanwhile they na oye no hu say ade na oye na nye speaker Kroya tena homa o say obe amend the constitution go through referendum a process fm and o ma zavio susu ekoye a motion the ba parliament say obi kwase obetu abanye gua na obeye ku
odo na ma na koye
me tie die tie o allow tie die tie am so ma na koye say oba ya obele sa de no parliamentary no quickly na also okache ne say this is not how to amend the constitution because o ma kwan see enkoye na ekoye law amend the constitution which is wrong and akoka Supreme Court say see asase na da so wanka because untimi fa kire say so bi ko tu abanye gua constitution is emu ni tu nkunu but also me nkunu ya fa ntum for life who amend the constitution a true back door which is not right oh ni nyina speaker na a supervisor sa na ma na e course no ama saa ye parliament so obeka speaker tam o ka say
sure say onon ko bit my side
asema really dabi any legal tie me ba wo tie ye me kan say
e was one ma
me see tie
I don't know make say then speaker the master super
me kan tie
how can speaker be advise member of parliament
advise I only mutie me ajingo say utie me ya and the parliamentizer who na ma parliamentizer why never right to say me ba why never right to say o ka say we a majority na we nya minority why
by say parliament parliament you be dey omudi enya ni pa ba ko
me bo eye say dey ba bia fan so onu kwa because tie dey time say wa fa so onu kwa ba me ba ye onu rule ya o say wa inform okay waka say ye call you say na since when na intent I didn't go tie ye nyina nim say football is sign contract Uti oye radio person Ghana ha na ntisa unse Ghana no mto radio for ubetimi akosan pre contract say this year so me ajingu me nya adwuma Oscar bi me kwa akore wa ha na o mo de commitment fee bi ai dey ama but how contract ni so ha o contract ni so and so you keep on announcing say ebia next month and next say me nya adwuma wa ha bi me adwuma ofi efie bi ebia wo nka oti ase o sana place nya intent no and the 8th of Parliament, me intent ni say, and now me adwuma as member of Parliament, I let me about. But me intent in say in future, me jina be more Parliament, everybody be me co-independent. How does it make it into no na ako raise sa constitutional interpretation? And constitutional interpretations, you na ati say emra ni say wo adin go fan say ofun yekuta minim say wo de anya media. Emra ni say be start say adin wo chinya. E clarity ni epe. Me se me di ajingo se ne dia e dia na che se ajingo ye wo dia wo ba kwa documents e kire se ye wo dia be kudu police station me boa e kwa afa so auto ne me so me dia ba ma nya no an enti obi a raise se ade na speaker wo ye na nyemra e na ono so se ye me interpret identity ba sa illegal sa interpretation wo law na your constitution is it is at the bosom of the Supreme Court it ye ho ne ye de ko e na obi so de ko se ye nkire sa ade ni mo obi anya de ntia se be asena ho ajingo we ntokwa we ntwinya show na me asema me ka to lecture o papa ya ofre na ya na doctor asem ne say
doctor Foko
parliament we so nkwala no do so do eto mo ya nkwala asem
concept ho
yes because we average age o mo do on be 30 something o ti ase atofo 45 mahama yarika say 80 no wo mo no brepa no hwe the times of business as use ama benyuado abembabe iti mensa Gladys Asmamu ene papa usu ankoma oti ase se uhunu kwamna uhu parliament otim se parliament chese omu epini omanfo ajingo hwe in any case parliament ya friend se ekose ni dan we unim se wo ye o political be o so odwini hu omo anwene ne nyanyansa sem no mo ye ye me ntu se bi ene se
David No, wait there. Bacho. No, to our descending listeners and any viewers, Mr. O.
Sabi, my chance, I didn't.
Me that's it.
I didn't need your money in here. Mrs. So yes, I didn't go where me can't bet my. That will it.
You can use another phrase. And I say you can use another word to describe it. But the boss are oh yeah. Mr.
I just wanted to know see a tomo video of Maya.
No, Nana, Mr. Timmy.
Who say you trick us and
Nana, me pacho, Timmy. See, Obi said the comment that also we friends are some now kind of agreeing ma.
Onyame,
accept it.
Onyame.
Accept it. No, accept it.
Yes, me accept it.
All right, to
answer. The entire make us answer you. Her pull the muntia say making you. In any case, who me ba or contempt when we discuss it was as a move. Mr. Obiant me, the only one
No. Nana bet me ba sho. Ore che. Me man na dey see. Your time no ya ko. Me man na dey see bet na nay. Without such comments in this Monday, me and you feel you so. In
any case, the Oberwini about Wabia, or here budget to run the first 3 months of next year. Be MPP NDC.
Yeah.
At the moment, would the Omani Betia global politics, a year or mine, I wouldn't need just standstill. As I say, to me, I Oberwunim says, at the end of the home. I didn't go run the first 3 months of next year. It's a 2 berry and NDC in a very new, some people in a very new. See, why they betting around the country?
Someone I'm walk out.
And not work out in it. As some
No.
Speaker F amra kwa pulo le mbacho o my feedback. Speaker F amra kwa so. What I say? Ena wo yi sa eye nipa 9 no e free parliament. What I say? O yi o mu free parliament no. Na say no nipa na o mu MPP afa no. O mu so ate. Ama NDC for no. Eso ekosoro. Automatically no NDC for aba be majority. Me ba o. What I mean can see eti no omoba parliamenta omoba majority no ehfa no so motena they should say that the majority side na say me bo na mama kasa nwe mama no sie eti no omoba tena se awie no then the decision na Supreme Court we should go and say that the minority side
na we wrong no ka ball bo bi
mama kasa nwe
ade no de ko ba
mama kasa nwe eti speaker nana eti no speaker afeda ne saka decision na Supreme Court.
Me the Supreme Court as the crime court.
Me kaba. Afina ne saka. Ti afino obe kenkan. Enti NDC for ajo mo home na akotena majority a. Afina speaker be kenkan. Okay nkan wi a na ho no akase. Say no with the decision na say enkra Supreme Court dia abra binti no. Decision you take here no ma reverse. Ti ho na nipa na odi no akotena majority side no. Odi ho anim go ase sorry. Every one betena ha.
Ajingo tie.
When na dia sugere. Eba.
Ajingo ha na won ntem ase say speaker and declare so be a majority minority. O your announcement me bet.
With announcement now, announcement now make here no.
Tie me bajingo tie. Eno ma wonye say wo be majority a process. Process. Say by this, you declare we say you declare.
Process I want to declare. Process
now.
Declaration
if you want process almost start.
If you want
if parliamentarians now speaker any clerks in the base arrangement. Say arrangements in kromu nyanye. He omunye I had to say me ba anentina mu yese da bia obi na obi ade amose wudi jai. Na de oye na enya de mo nkan kire say me ba otiu. Wa court. Yesi ama obey conditions ni. Moment a court pronounce say mama obey me ba obey conditions ni upie fi court me ba na wo ko
I'm not trying to nane
bajo meet bail conditions and say wo fi
nane
so ye ka say wo ye majority
me yes
ba no akotena
me yes me nane bajo
empia e ka me ko akotena me so sa nane amantokwa e beba
nana
me kotena
nana teme
ana me so mo
nana wo teme e bia tie me sre wo me tie me no ye ni hobby what I say the moment e be ka speaker tena ase na no ka speaker kwa betima hyese minority no munni hu kwa ase mo tena
ajingwe nipa no wa hyese me ba
be mo tena ase na no me ba mo nya me tena ase mo se ma bo koto ayi parliament
omo ba parliament e no leaders in the kai omo ni
speaker kusia yes
omo kusia omo speaker amane ese ade e koso wo floor honi
e no ka say
eti dey ne speaker kwa sa ka chi leaders
no ka say
omo so wan ka he I didn't see speaker.
Because no oba be kasa.
No. I didn't have
I know
be put a monthly masio. Over declare.
Masa.
I go. Eti na see me host. We can just say who you host to be. And I didn't go back so.
Make producer be take decision. Mama producer be take that decision. No, that decision doesn't lie in my hands. Major Monty. Anase metra chira
omu rules na ntisa omu menta be ko wa accept
David
it's about David am kasa ye radio phone so
can you tell me say parliament ho na kre Japan a on ti asemase no obi ekotana na kunya so wo you dey not because ko ha obi adi wo ho obi adi wo ho
eh dey no mu di na le
am coin
ho no obi adi wo ho
accent
obi adi wo ho eti sit on kwatana so anyam din na wo so ma kwatana so
eti na wo say okay e ma speaker speaker be take that
speaker na mu abona dwene po di bone speaker ni di bone
wo na adwene
me ba ya say assembly ni adanse etwa bi di adanse speaker kura na so obo budget agu e di adwene wo de botugu ye speaker kura na say deputy speakers intimi nto aba obe no onim so metimi ato aba wuli ya say na no asem unu koto so bi no obi ya da no obu say na e da bi say I don't know the
Nana.
Obi a waye bi da. Ajingo yesese ya kaprama kwa haya. Se ka da bi wo ha yenkofa nya me be kire. Waye bi da. Ade no waye eya ne track record a wo ye. Etu abona dwene mu post he we declare parliament say ekose ne dai. Ene say o metra okra no kan Supreme Court asem. Because want to be here no crab back.
You go back to do it.
Mummy can parliamentarians the Akume diagram say parliament the caucus of maybe omu pesarin e dia ma omu nyina ye omu nyina we die no omu nyina ko bankru no matenase omu bia no makonum ti e ba say ye wefa amankofo akoyi omu ne ma dia be factories amotememfo anya dwuma ye oti ase eno de ye nya wo na de no we Ghana fo na o si esu nyanza na ye to abayi
nana they said the honorable Puleleka he will compare to do it. Dabi.
And you're right.
See, baby, I'm not saying no. You were specific on members of parliament.
Yes, Mr.
And I mean, per se, I don't want to make you for. No, Dabi. I'm going to for my. I'm going to do. And you won't now be fat. No, and you won't have a fashion. You don't want to make you for. Omo kasa for money mu for Magana for kasa ni side.
Na me dey ni Pakistan.
Debi ti Magana for kasa ni side. But don't say omo na o to krade mo.
Magana ka chen say kra.
O to no. Magana ka say adingo. Omo mu tie o. Omo mu tie o. Omo mu tie o.
Privileges come tie me ko.
Nana.
Anya meba tie.
Nana.
Adingo. Anya high court.
Ore me call. Me call last one answer. Me call last one answer.
Unim. Anya high court na set aside ai atoforce asama ni edi okọ api nya hu ne ko set aside anya na court no ende odidi ende court wo tu yo ma ene me bo obi ye na say aye ma hwema kuma mi aho adi go mi so show isu na mintiri say Ghana kama ka west than that yo boys adi Ghana kuma edi agro what is this now to me ka ofie say me ko parliament am ko say anya ka me
manage you dey cancel
na me ka bu so ka enzo mo ma emre Yetabaso. Me na me ka show. Na go na wa gugu. Na dey to to fara. Ana so so ko kunti ma ya ko. Kunti ma na so. Na ma yam dia dia bo na ko. Na me na me ka show. O de say ko boy betu ade. Me o say dan me ka show. Adi wo ka show say ko bi afa na so pe go. U ko dia dia. Me u dia dia o me. U dia dia. Moment u dia dia. U dia dia o. Na so me o hene. Me ko pa ka ko bi din say wo ka chem say me o bo me ni so. Ampa o bo me ni so. Ana me ka say so tunin sa me boni bi no me twadan
o bana na fa so mama me man ma say program
Oli last comment na sorry
topic
about Supreme Court today no last he didn't even go so Ebraso
Supreme Court there's and then the basin
there can you for sorry na tab na so I am momentum.
Oh, yeah, on time they say we me dofo back up na the birthday me dofo back up Rita me dofo Columbus Rita Bolton and the way the birthday you say you mean sure and you know say Embrano so because me say me don't know about Rita Watson or SDA church and they are quite sorry you are quite sorry e was the ne your friend you go say
but you
can birthday no ti no me bonya me empire man so you say you me kese send odi no birthday na ni panko amra na ko
nana yenka you know a food bazaar no have just
I don't know also
food bazaar was sorry food bazaar was food bazaar
I did this
food bazaar men come
oh mama can we be the food bazaar and then be akoso anyefe me MPP for na for han so we be in radio station ya to and safre MPP NDC for the past 3 months think at least omnezo mo pa ba Ghana omumra me share se kwa efe
we are not na ko kam bia se won twensan
na we dey kam we kwa na person kana na says obi the radio platform amamu free mumra na mo me kapati mo asakra crunch amamfo for the past 3 months.
My friend, my friend Sam mechanic.
Oh, the chairman. I say
my friend Sam, my friend which is Natibongo.
Yeah, and you're fair. And I'm better becoming. You
some of from Obama opportunity. So, yeah. No, Mama, and every week can be you. That's all movie. Ever a phone, ever first idea, I'm going to name the man. That's another family. So, your opportunity. Say, oh, yeah. What at the community said the corrective wrong. Titino and Uncle Crow, my Uncle Crow, for the info. Now, football, I don't come as a football, and then I make a mother for Just a brand new. I don't know what's going on. kakra bi kra fa so atim so wide wa me emi aduane eti ne wo places a baby o ha yesimi didi wa didi wa baby o ha yidi baby so ho no ma ye komi ye o baby emi ene wo baby a yidi all right the program na ye be ne de November ne de ye be didi ye be hwese de aziban na be didi na wo didi na wo si wo didi na wo ya wa didi akoje o fridge na se wo se ahia foforo o Freddy Pakwa wa frame sanity because I da na udigi
and na we party dey wedding bi ni bibia so
no ni asem say ho ni asem no no na ho go na ba na say cause sister we say ana abra we wedding ana na yi ana say na bedin to ade biane bi odi ma ye di ye no no ma start e frefre bi say e ho na de wo so a we ye ni din ba mu na sister ya wadi ani am di ye di because asemasi ene ye eti we no opportunity a wa we aduane say otifi so restaurant say wa na we dey call African market mo ye fabra na bra be showcase mo obi ehunu se be aduane fa no ba kan ni en kan hwe ni ndi na so adwuma nkoso ni so ye mi ni nya bo eti bra na ye nya kwan ma ho dawro emfa ma na sky de betimi ayama wa afi mu kro ni se ye so ye beboa ama so utiri mu pa odi tu kwan na akoso
ye hwe o ma so fa o ma je atumu no o mo adwuma dey enche ya de do to bana no so and I said do to aye flyer no so
papa Zongoling yeah Zongoling baby I will be
the dish is
you say about say Zongoling no more two branches yeah I east side Saraka east side and about so Colombo Square
yeah
right what a new one
yeah new one
na no mo ko ji TZ no
yeah sure and Zongoling ba Zongoling ba
ye ko to
I can never talk for you.
Aye, let's have all the for. What's up with you? Zongoling.
I got to know me.
Debbie, you're ready. Colombo Square,
Zongoling.
She's at the bad teaser, Tawasa.
Zongoling, Yachiamo.
Okay, Anna,
the dish. Yeah, the dish. The only the dish.
See you, Nakasa.
I got to see you, Nana. Nenimte papa nenimte papa
se wa papa bi
ya woni edi nko
ono so se
enye nanimu ati onim so
sa
onim so on said you sit here and said you was your position
yeah
say in between you coach and coach
sa
and pen for quality
yeah adantemu
yes onim so
yeah
okay what time
what's up
time is it
yeah all right yeah enti maame se wa so eso ba adie oba ya maame ba ko so wo Tamarack Circle me be body ni sisi ana ni bo mo ya sabo view ono so lunch
ono di bade
Doris African restaurant
Tamarack
yeah ono so ba ono so
even Lisa
the
dia kasa de Lisa ono so ono di Lisa ono so GFS ono so ono ko ase ono ko wantima makwaro so sponsor program no what I say and na him for you
ya maame ba ko so on there was the company no ka don fan or upper Arlington also ba also the company din be mam later on say obezo be rush cry and edini do oba be you
and I have you and
Intercontinental for so bad. And at the back, the back, almost road, also back. Just a restaurant hold on.
And can be that's a matter one.
Ethiopia for me quite say. One who for my habana near the monkey and one the goose near the Biawu now. Don't so much beyond the big Habaso. It will be a piano Habaso done exclusively. Thank you.
All right.
Well, a piano Habaso done.
Yes, sorry. What was I?
Moses' wife. All right,
yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, brother. So. Yeah, brother. So I mean, you move from the Vijama, and then you connect. I didn't want to. All right. I mean, I'm the first say. Honorable pool and let me know say. Mami na Mr. William. I say. Mamina William also say Mamina Nana Japan Nana Yamiko Poncho Yako Poncho Maybe did you my dear who chair me in Nana Kwabna Ajiman Ajingo Nabetima from me. I'm your favorite host on Boardroom live from Columbus, Ohio, United States of America. WCRM streaming live on Facebook, streaming live on YouTube. This show comes your way every Saturday between the hours of 7 to 10 a.m. Nami adman na watch you best what I say. I think go any day. Yako ponche munina Sky Annual Food Bazaar. A bus on November 23rd. It is a November to remember. It is a Saturday at the forecourt of Sky 102.1 adjacent Yasmin Supermarket. Registration, go to my friend number 614-966-4981. 614-966-4981. Or why in a champ of a transit? I don't special. Share. What do you mean, Take? What is his annual wage?